Welcome, it's the Industry DJs podcast. Welcome to the Industry DJs. Let's talk about the real, let's get to the facts. Welcome to the Industry DJs. Let's talk about the real, let's get to the facts. Come on in, grab some headphones, relax, grab a seat. Let's talk about beats, the word in the streets, how you hustle, struggle to make ends meet, so you could cop them tools that made you elite at your craft. Lead, walk us down that path. Teach us how to math, how to get that bag. For the record, oh wait, everything is digital. Techniques are pivotal, the game is getting critical. Oh my God, and we ain't talking biblical, political, but how the scene is getting cynical. It's typical for phenoms to act some way. The reciprocal is people who cast that hate. Let us debate for the people who are now tuned in through a camera's lens. You are now zoomed in on the podcast, taking over the grid with Val Do It Like This and DJ T Kid.
Check. Oh shit. Wow. I lost a bet.
Oh.
Talking crap.
Fucking I always do. My skin's brown because I'm full of shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't hear myself. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode here of the Industry DJs podcast. I'm good. I can hear myself.
Wow. It's about time you fuck with your own shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Industry DJs podcast. I am your host, DJ T Kid.
I'm your co-host. I'll do it like this.
I want to thank you guys for tuning into another episode here. You can check us out on your favorite streaming platforms: Apple, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and the Anchor app. I'm sorry, I was looking at DJ V's comment real quick. I'm like, Al's yelling at T Kid.
No.
You can check us out on your you can check us out live every single Monday here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at the Industry DJs. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest back on our show today
For the Where Are They Now episode.
that Al decided to start having this year. So
Since day one. What are you talking about? Well, we never had repeat guests since day one, so we did it for our repeat customers.
ladies and gentlemen,
I'm a
welcome.
Sorry,
customer
guys.
now?
It's been a long
Right?
fucking weekend, all right? It's been a really long, amazing weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome DJ Mark V, everyone. All right.
Shout out to Mark V in the building who got me in trouble last Wednesday. Thanks, Mark. Put all the DJs under the bus over at Adobe. Thank
wow.
you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. He plays country for me. The fuck? Thanks, Mark.
Oh wow.
You had to fuck everybody else up, bro.
Right.
Well,
right,
Mark
right.
V plays country for me, and it had to be the manager that asked. And of course, well, thank God I got country.
What
Thanks,
up, babe?
Thanks, Mark.
That's probably why they.
Oh, what's up? Oh my God.
That's
Hey,
probably
bro.
why they booked you more. That's probably why they booked Mark V more than you.
Only when Laura works every weekend.
Because he
Yeah.
plays country. That's why.
What's up, Abe?
And that's interesting because your wife loves country music.
I play country.
You don't play.
I don't
at
play
Adobe.
corridos.
You don't play at Adobe. That's the thing.
You don't.
Anyways,
Mark V's the only one that can get away with fucking playing country at Adobe.
DJ Cross, what's going on?
Very much true, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the only one that. Yeah, he's the only one that can get away with that shit.
All right.
Oh, thanks, Mark or Cross. Appreciate it.
Cross.
You know what? There's a movie actually on Hulu. It says Alex Cross on it.
Mhm.
I was gonna tell him that. Maybe you could take it
All right.
and sue him.
Okay. We'll
It's
go through-
copyright. It's his first and his DJ name, Alex Cross. I want half, Alex. Go ahead.
Hit him up.
I will.
How's your weekend now?
Let's talk about yours.
Why?
Cause we're gonna be here for a while.
All right. So Thursday, I was over at LG's in Old Town. For I just DJ after karaoke. So I was there for a couple hours. Friday, I was back again at LG's for the regular Friday night. Saturday, I was at Arlington Ale House in Arlington Heights for Benny Blanco night.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
Actually, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were actually there. They were excited.
You act like the place is fucking dead.
No,
I've never seen that place dead.
no,
Even
not-
for the battle on the weekday, it was busy.
Yeah, but not that. Like the people there at Saturday night, they were excited for Benny Blanco night. So
For the people that don't know who Benny Blanco is, why don't you explain that? Because I didn't know at first.
So he's a producer.
I
slash
thought he
songwriter.
was Mafia.
You stupid.
The way Benny Blanco?
Benny
What's that sound
Blanco.
like to you?
True. All
Yeah,
right.
come
he's-
fucking knock
he's
you in
a-
the trunk.
He's a songwriter slash producer who produced a lot of hits dating back from 2008. So when I half the beginning of the night, I pretty much just play like open format stuff, and then starting 12 o'clock, it was just Benny Blanco all night. So I play, and I'm
Think
surprised.
I just closed it at 2?
Yeah, and then I play like a whole bunch of hits like that he produced or co-wrote, like for instance, Kesha's "Blow," or "Die Young" by Kesha, or "Cold Water" Justin Bieber, Major Lazer, or what's another hit?
I bet you before this weekend he wouldn't have named. He probably named like 2.
No,
or
no,
3.
no.
Now he knows his whole catalog. His whole catalog and shit.
Katy Perry, "Teenage Dream." Katy Perry,
Dream. Holy shit! I, haven't-
"California Girls." Yeah.
I played that last week.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Hot
good.
and Cold. He also
Actually,
produced that
Saturday.
track.
Hot and cold.
Yeah, "Hot and Cold," Katy Perry.
Oh,
And then "Can't Get Enough" with Selena Gomez and J Balvin. Mike Towers.
okay.
The song
All right, we
Mike
get the
Towers.
picture.
So
Go
yeah,
ahead.
so a whole bunch of hits. So that was that. It was good.
for
People
2
were
hours, yeah, it's a lot of
2
music.
hours, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
For me, it would have been
I-
fucking 5
I-
minutes.
I legit had a Serato crate of just Benny Blanco.
Oh.
So that was good. And then Sunday I was at Hacienda Suarez for the regular Sunday Fun Day brunch. It was also the Cubs game that day, so a lot of people came out. It was a good time.
That must have been packed.
Um,
How was parking?
I parked in the back.
VIP. Good
I
job.
parked in the back. And then after that I went over to Sketch's house for his birthday party.
Yeah, no, I was there. Saw you. So were the other fucking
So-
1,000 people that were in the chat.
So we did the live TikTok for Sketch's birthday and stuff like that. It was good. It was a good time.
Yeah, so,
So-
we don't
so
call it
shout
country
out to-
western anymore.
So
It's country.
shout out to Fast Eddie, Gio, you
Fuck
who
it.
was running around with the chicken head cut off, Sketch
Skin with my head cut off.
running around with your chicken with the
All
like
right,
a
that's
chicken with the
better.
head cut
Okay,
off.
that's better. You said chicken
Shout out
with no
to
head, there's
Happy
skin.
Birthday Sketch, and then you had Tutti over there and stuff like that. So yeah, it was
Tutti,
good.
Tutti, say Tutti. You're not,
Tutti.
dude. Your island's right across the street from us,
That
bro.
don't
You'll be
mean
all
shit.
right. You should
So
have that
that-
fucking Latino shit in
So
there.
that was good. What's up, Patrick Wayne? So
What
what's
up?
What's up, Nez? Your weekend, Al.
My weekend, Wednesday, Adobe, of course, which I got in trouble for. Thank you very much, Chris. And Mark. Appreciate it. Mark V got me in trouble, and he wasn't even there. What the fuck? No, yeah, it was decent. And then Friday I was over at Players. And then Saturday, shout out to fuck it, I almost said Reich, but
Rio.
Rio. Thank you very
And
much,
I know your damn schedule.
bro.
What up, Sue?
Hey, I pick up when you fuck up. You should be able to do that for me, bro.
I didn't fuck
This-
up. I didn't fuck up yesterday during Sketch's
Yeah,
birthday
you
party.
did. Yeah, you did. We'll talk about that later. You did definitely for sure. Yeah, and then Rio called me on Friday night, and I felt really bad too. I'll get into that for a second. But he was like, "Hey, I got an event in Waukegan. Starts at 8:30 in the morning." I was like, "Well, I don't get out of here till 4. By the time I get home, it's gonna be 5. So I'll just pack the car, drink my coffee, eat a bagel, and I'll meet you over there
You drink coffee?
in the mornings.
Oh, okay.
That's it."
Go ahead.
And then, so it was probably about 12:30, 12:30, when the last text that I got. So I didn't hear back from him. So somebody's texting you and they're a DJ. What are you thinking, that they're out, at the club or something or working, right? No, man. He was like, dude, I was actually texting you from the bathroom trying to keep as quiet as possible because my newborn was sleeping. Well, my dumb ass walks outside, and I called him at like 1 o'clock in the morning because there was no confirmation on Saturday morning yet. So I called him just to make sure, because I wanted to sleep for a couple hours at least, but yeah, that didn't happen. He was like, no, it's confirmed. And he goes, just do me a favor. Don't ever fucking call me after 10 o'clock again, ever. And he goes, I'm the dumbass that left my fucking ringer on. So I was like, oh, shit. He goes, yeah, my newborn woke up, my wife woke up, my dogs woke up, and then my other kid woke up. I was like, shit.
Leave it to Al to
I didn't know. I'm sorry. Rio. I'm sorry. I kept apologizing. He was like, bro, relax. You'll be all right.
So real quick before
He
we
said
move
real quick.
on.
Speaking of real,
Before you move on to the next thing, why did you decide to call him that? Like you could have just said,
I thought he was at the club, or I thought he was working, because he was texting me all the way through. He texted me the last, like I said, it was 12:30. So
then you should have just texted. If he texted you, you should have just texted back.
I needed confirmation. Dude. I'm sorry. I was a little
Continue
fucking.
with your story.
I was fucking buzzed. Sorry.
Nandy, what's going on? Go ahead.
Nandy, what up, bro? What's going on? That was it, man. So yeah, he texted me in the morning. He texted me at like 7:30 in the morning. He was like, "Yeah, it's confirmed." So I said, "Okay, cool." So I packed up with the shit and I went over there. And thank God it was a nice day. Thank fucking God it was. It was like 60 degrees on Saturday.
It was.
It was
Yeah.
nice. It was windy as
I
hell
was
though.
about to say it was a
It
bit
was super windy.
windy.
It was super windy. Well, we're in the city of wind, right? Windy city, right?
It was a bit windy, but yeah.
And then yeah, I was there till what 4:00. Backed up, came home, took a shower, and then shout out to Dean's surprise birthday party. Shout out to Dean, happy birthday, the mailman himself. And then with shout out to Fast Eddie. Fast Eddie was with me over there, and he fucking. I mean, we had so much fun that night because they were like, do whatever you guys want, whatever you want, just stick to like the old, anything 90s hip hop. Till now, some reggaeton and shit like that. Cumbia, corridos. Think I brought fucking the blackest guy to play the Mexican music. So good job, Fast Eddie, because he killed it. He did. Everybody's looking at him now. And it's funny. Funny story is we're outside because I called the guy who hired me, which is Yako, old friend of ours, and then he came outside and we got into a conversation. I said, bro, I haven't seen Yako in years. So, and I go, man, he goes, damn, Al, I feel, because he's like a year older than me. So he goes, man, I'm the oldest one out of the crew. And I said, nope. And I pointed to Fast Eddie, and he goes, no, that motherfucker right here, he's a survivor of the World War II.
Oh, yeah, you did mention the story. Go ahead.
He was a soldier in World War II. He was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, yeah, he's over 60. He was like, no, he's not. Fast Eddie actually had to pull out his ID. And I said, bro, it was like a piece of stone with carvings in it.
Damn.
Oh shit, Mikey, what up, bro? What's going on? Carlos, what's up, bro? Carlos, we're gonna get Carlos on the show. I know you were the first one, but I hit him up. So Carlos, I will get back to you. I'm sorry, it's just been a busy weekend. And then that was it. I left there. I went to Players. They have UFC, and then after UFC, I went on because it was Vanessa's birthday. My wife, shouts out to her. Shouts out to everybody. Friday night was slammed. We had like 3 birthday parties at Players, and then Saturday we had 2, and then I left there, and then again Team No Sleep, and then I went and I had to fucking unload all the shit from Saturday, and then reload the truck for fucking Sunday for Sketch's birthday. Happy birthday, Sketch! And then yeah, because we were doing the TikTok live over there, so and that turned out great. We had over 1,000 people in the chat. It was dope. So shouts out to everybody that was in the chat, man, showing. And then Alex had to come and show off. Show off. It's okay. It's all right, bro. It's all right.
You told me that y'all.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
You know what's interesting?
They're calling you to show off.
I was telling Nez this yesterday when he called. Last night when he called me, I was like, I was on my way home from Hacienda, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm supposed to go to Sketch's.
Wow, you forgot?
I quickly forgot. I quickly forgot because I was on TikTok and I saw the light. I'm like, wait, shit, I'm supposed to be over there.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Look, man,
Who does that?
Look, I was tired because I woke up at like 9 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with my phone, and then I'm like,
Who does that?
Then I had to go over the house.
You heard that, Sketch? He forgot your birthday. Sorry.
Oh please,
Louis, what up, bro?
I went over there and I had a good time, and then
We had Guitar Center there.
you funny. Yeah, we did.
Everybody was asking.
Everyone had it.
And
It was
those
like
are all my
4. It was like 4 controllers there, right?
Those were all my controls except for Baby Blue.
Fast Eddie. So you had your Rev 5, your SRT, your Rev 1, and then at Fast
we
Eddie
had the
Brothers
Rev
Rev
7.
7. So
Pioneer, we were proud Pioneer parents.
So you had So you had so the Rev 1, the Rev 5, and the Rev 7 was there, and then the SRT was there.
Yep.
Oh,
and shouts out to Fast Eddie because we used his Rev 7 on Saturday, and like I said, I haven't been on the Rev 7. It's too much. I've been on yours. I think I 5 times I've used that controller, and the first time I used it was okay. The platters are really heavy. Like I said, they're torquey. If you ever use a Rev 7,
I don't think so.
shame on you. Anyways, you're missing out. No, but and I talked to you about that, but yours are really tight.
Hey, I ain't rich like this guy.
You got forearms like a fucking tank, dude. You'd be perfect for that. And you are rich. You are rich, Mark V. We'll get into that in a minute. But I love that thing, man. So now, fucker.
I told you that you should get it, but this was before you got the Rev 5. So
Shout out to all the tortas. Why, Mike? Why, Mike? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that, bro? Why'd you do that? Yeah, so we had what, 4 controllers? We had 4 controllers.
Yeah, 4 controllers.
Yeah, I think I had a long fucking
and then
table.
it's interesting because I'm not complaining, but
you're complaining.
No, I'm not complaining, but I was listening to Gio's set. I love Fast Eddie's set. Fast Eddie's set was good. He took it back. Gio did too, but he was obviously he a New York DJ, so I can't talk crap. But he was playing a lot. He was playing a lot of New York hits from a lot of New York rappers and stuff like that. So he was repping New York hard.
Gio, he's talking shit about you.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm gonna talk shit.
But then
I'm gonna talk shit.
right. But then when it came to my DJ set, everybody was crowding around me like I'm special or something. I'm like, what the hell?
No,
because here's the thing.
can I be honest?
Go ahead.
I'll go ahead. You say it.
No, I'm listening.
I don't want to hurt feelings.
Go ahead.
Fucking around now.
Jay Nandez, what's up? No,
What
I'm
up,
not.
JJ?
I'm not hurting feelings, but
No. Go ahead.
I was listening. I was listening. Like I had the ear for Fast Eddie. That I had the ear for Gio's set, and no interruptions. Like no one interrupted their sets. But when I hopped on, I'm like, damn, everyone's crowding around me. You got Sketch out. Well, it's Sketch's birthday. I understand
That
that.
drove me crazy. I love you, Sketch. I do. I love you, Sketch. Oh, after you left, I'll tell you the rest of the story.
But they were like out here trying to like messing with the turntables, trying to mess with during my set. I'm like, hey, let me mix real quick. But yeah, what you say? Like Pound, I was playing all the bangers that night.
No. You weren't playing all the bangers. You actually, your set was pretty dope. No, it's just so shout out to Juice too. Jesus, man.
Yes, Jesus, yes.
He's actually one of the newbies, and I mean that motherfucker's only been DJing for not even 2 months, bro. And you heard him. He was mixing.
Yeah,
he was doing good.
He was
doing really good. So shout out to him. But keep the programming going. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Lewis. We appreciate it. So after you had left, and everybody was started packing up shit, and then Sketch decides, hey, the only laptop that's still open is ours. Well, I don't protect my library. I don't,
Sure.
because I quick mix.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Oh, yeah, you were there.
I was there. I was packing up. I was getting ready to go. I had to go home. I had to finish
I
filing my
almost
taxes.
lost my shit. Half my files were all highlighted.
Oh, shit.
And they were highlighted gray. And if you hit that fucking, they're gone for good.
Oh, damn.
Bro, I lost my
Damn.
shit. It took me months to fucking
But if he-
figure out my shit.
But
man.
if he did though, and you accidentally closed the program,
Yeah.
you know how it tells you like if you want to back it up,
Yeah.
yes or no, just hit no.
Yeah.
And then
I would just would have time machine my shit.
well that too.
But a
But
time
no,
machine-
I was right. I was there when he was almost deleted all your stuff.
Bro, I was exhausted, dude. I was so tired, dude. I could barely even
And I
fucking
tried,
stand.
and we,
And I appreciate it, bro. And it wasn't you, bro. It was just it was just everything.
We know.
It was just everything was just bubbled up, and I haven't slept in like 2 days, and then
We know.
so it was just super aggravating. But it was a great turnout, great party. I made Puerto Rican rice that
that I
came
didn't
out dope.
eat, but that's fun.
Yeah, it's fucking dude.
I get
Nick,
there, all the
bro,
food's gone.
so-
besides
so-
cake.
So, Nick Rockwell is a god to all of us. Nick Rockwell's a great guy. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, Sketch puts Nick Rockwell on a pedestal. I mean, it's like Bad Boy Bill, Nick Rockwell, God, or God's first. I'm sorry, and then comes those guys, right? Bro, I didn't know, and the fucking Sketch. You know how Sketch is loud. Scared the fucking shit out of me because Sketch is standing right next to me. I had my back to the door. And all I heard was, Nick Rockwell. I mean, at the fucking top of his lungs, bro.
Oh,
I'm like,
damn.
what the fuck, dude? I'm like, I turn around, I say, hey, Nick's here. That's all you had to fucking say, but you had to yell in my fucking ear, bro, on top of everybody else yelling. Dude, I'm half asleep, bro, and it was just cool. Nick Rockwell showed up. Shouts out to Nick. Shout out to everybody who showed up yesterday.
Real quick before we get to Mark
AJ
B.
Modi was there. You can't call him Tibble anymore. You got to call him AJ.
Oh, because he's a politician now.
No, because he's AJ the DJ. Doesn't even have Tibbs in it. Sandra, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sandra. Jay Nanda said you should try the Rain Performer. I told you what I told you what I think.
I
about
can't,
Performer.
bro, because all my
It's
shit's
just
Pioneer,
like
bro.
it's just
like getting a
it's
Hercules.
just like
I
the
can't do
Rain
that.
1. It's just like a moving planet version of the Rain 4. That's what it is.
Who the hell was I just talking to that has that? The fuck was I? I was just talking to somebody that has a Rain Performer. They love it.
Okay.
They love it. How
So-
much is it? It's like 17, 18?
No, for the Rain Performer,
Yeah.
no, it's almost $2,000.
Oh, it's cheaper than the fucking 7. The 7 was 21. The Rev 7
The
was
Rev
21,
7
2200
No, yeah, no, 21.
at retail. I'm talking about retail, not our
21
cost.
2100.
Not our PLX 12s, cross 12s.
Shut up.
Cross.
21. DJ Cross is in the building. No,
I
2100.
said cross 12s, not in that bar
I
cross.
know. It's
It
2100.
should have the cross 12s cross.
It's 2100 because I went through my expense report for 2023 compared to this year when I was doing my taxes this morning. So yeah.
I wanted to go hang out with Sandra and everybody, but they're too cool for me.
Mark V, how was your weekend?
I love you guys. Drama, what up, Drama?
It was
Thank you
good.
for
It was
last week's
good.
show too. Sorry, I was thinking Drama. Sorry, go ahead.
It was good. Friday, went out to just Rivers Casinos, just to hang out.
When was that?
Rivers Casino.
No, I know, but where, when?
Lotus on Friday.
On Friday. Okay.
Yeah, it was DJ Urge and DJ Wildcat spinning.
Sorry to hear that.
And then my buddy Rob, my Chicago wedding DJ, he was celebrating his post-marriage there. So we're just hanging out. We had a couple of more DJs. Hot Mix Hands was there. So, yeah, man.
Wow.
Chill that night. And then Saturday I was over at Kerriman in like River North area.
I haven't been there in a minute.
I wonder why.
I just wasn't booked there. That's all.
It's
Fucked up.
it's all right.
I
mean,
know. Sometimes no.
Saturday was so slow.
Really?
Yeah.
It
Sometimes,
was so slow.
Why?
I have no idea. I got,
Kerryman's never slow.
sometimes it's hit.
Kerriman's never
Sometimes
slow.
it's hit or miss.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes it's
Wow.
hit or
Saturday
miss.
was just slow as hell. Yeah. There's people for dinner, but after that, people just started leaving.
Why is that though?
I don't know.
You know, River North is starting to, man. Sorry, man, but
But it's like,
it's tanking quick.
but nothing significant happened over the weekend. No, nothing significant happened.
Well,
over the weekend downtown.
the bridge on Michigan Avenue, isn't that shut down now?
No.
Yeah, it's they're working on it. Emergency. I just saw a post that anybody that Lance pulled it out. Lance, they were doing emergency work on the bridge on the Chicago River.
But at
there.
night,
So-
though?
On
Yeah, at
Michigan
night.
Avenue?
Oh, yeah.
But at night though.
Yeah, at night. They were doing it overnight. They had road closures, and then you told me about the takeover that they were supposed to do.
Oh, that
So there were
but-
street closures
yeah,
and all types
but
of shit.
people, but yeah, but obviously none of that happened because CPD worked with CPS to put
Shouts out to them, man.
put the
Shouts out to
notice out
CPD.
there.
Yeah, for sure.
and stuff like that. So
For
none
sure.
of that happened. So Saturday you was at the Kerriman.
Yeah. It was so slow. I really only had like one table kind of grooving to it.
Damn.
Played 2000s hip hop for them.
That's cool.
I
Kinda
saw that.
crazy.
I saw.
And country.
Hell no, I didn't. Well, I did play country remixes.
Stop doing that.
Why?
Stop it.
Why?
Stop it. Because you get the rest of us in trouble.
Now we know. Now we know. Now we know. Now you have one of your. You have him up as one of the contenders for Vanessa's wedding.
Just Vanessa's wedding? Okay, cool.
I mean, your
She's
wedding.
going to marry herself? What the fuck?
Your wedding.
I got you.
Your
I got you.
wedding.
I got you. I'm going to have a live band there.
Nice.
That plays
fuck
country.
fuck a DJ.
Now you know that's not. Now you know that's not gonna happen because even if you decide to have all your friends there, everyone's gonna probably want to hop on.
Hell
DJ
yeah.
there. Exactly.
that's true.
I
Exactly.
won't have to pay a DJ. Thank God.
Corlin, what's going? You stupid. Corlin, what's up?
Hey, cabron, what's up, bro?
So Mark V, the last time you've been on here was March of 2023.
Yep.
Episode 45. We talked about that before we started the show. Yeah.
Time's flying. Bro.
Right. Time's fly. 2
Yeah,
years.
you got
into-
gray hair already.
Stupid.
You didn't have it back then.
And you was one of the first. You were like the second person who we had on the show. We started streaming on multiple platforms. So since then, what's new?
Well, I have a new day job. That's pretty cool. I just do photography shit. But yeah, man, freaking.
What kind of photography?
Shut up.
I ain't getting into that.
Let's talk about it.
Oh hell no.
Let's talk about it. Look at you. You ever seen him blush? I've never seen him blush. Ask him what do you do for photography, bro?
Either they like me or they think I'm a pedophile.
Oh, stupid.
Wow. That took south. That
Oh
went
my
south real
God.
fast.
Oh my
Nah,
God.
but just been grinding DJing stuff. Kind of slowed down last year just a little bit due to work, but now I'm
I
back.
remember that. Yep.
Now I'm back, kind of running. Well, now my Fridays are over in Old Town, over at a place called Burton Place.
Yeah. So I remember
What place?
Burton Place.
Burton.
It's on Wells. I remember it was
Everything's on Wells.
Literally down this like couple steps from LG's.
LG's.
Okay.
So I remember Mark V. He posted something in the fall. He picked up the residency over at Burton Place, over there, and it's literally like it's literally like an after hour spot.
Nice.
because they open till like what time? Like 4, right?
4, but
How the fuck they
the
get
upstairs closes at 2:30.
How'd they get grandfathered in?
So you need to ask the city. But no,
Somebody got padded pockets.
shut up.
Corruption.
But yeah, when I remember he made the announcement on social media that he picked up the residency there, and then, and so because I know like sometimes when LG closes like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, people just go down the street to
There's
freaking
fucking
certain
line.
place. Yeah, sometimes there would be a line there.
That point, don't even.
Yeah, they open for another. They open
She's
for
gonna be
another.
not at the Roxbury's.
Yeah, they
Sorry, sir, we're closed.
No,
Damn it!
No, because they're open for another hour. So why not?
Yeah,
Why
true.
not? So yeah,
Well, but no, another hour,
yeah,
a little over an hour, because if you guys close at 2 and they close at 4
yeah. So like,
Well, here's the thing with that. Even
at 1:30.
it's a it's a 4 a.m. club, but upstairs closes at 2:30
Oh, so
on
they're under certain
Saturdays.
capacity. But at that point,
1:30 on Fridays.
so then everybody from upstairs move downstairs.
right, and then they're at capacity already.
Yeah, capacity
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
Because when sometimes when I walk out of LGs and I'd be looking outside because now they have like a taco truck outside.
Yeah,
That's
they do.
racist.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That's racist.
What can I say? The Azteca taco truck is out there. So what they do,
Making bank.
right. So
There's a line for that shit too.
so
Yeah, there is.
yeah,
No
there
shit.
is. So instead of me, when I walk down there, I'd be like, oh damn, there's a line outside Burton
And then,
Place.
and then you're sitting in line and you're listening to the Caucasian guy in front of you trying to order fucking tacos. It's hilarious, bro. No salsa, no please, and no avocado, no avocado. And can I have gluten free or gluten free tortillas? Bro, you go to Mexico and you ask them for gluten free tortillas, they'll do the tortilla smack.
Oh, probably. bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Real quick, shout out to Yo Kev who's following us on
Yo, Kev, what up, bro? I hope you're feeling better, bro.
on TikTok, not TikTok, on Twitch.
You on TikTok, bro? What's wrong with you, bro?
Amen.
Oh yeah, I know he was under the weather. I hope you're feeling better, bro.
Yep.
And then me and you have to have a talk about our boy Jimmy over here.
Okay. So other than Burton Place, what else has been new with you, sir?
That's pretty much it, to be
That's it?
honest. Yeah, I mean,
You've been busy,
yeah, I've been busy working a lot.
DJing a lot.
DJing as well. April, it's kind of busy, but not so much. May is when I really get busy.
You're not doing the wedding thing anymore.
If people want to hire me, they hire me. But right now it's mostly clubs.
Okay.
But I'm actually doing a anniversary party in December.
Nice.
So yeah. Other than that, just DJing everywhere.
Yeah.
Spin, Carryman.
How's Spin been?
Spin's all right. Yeah, I haven't been there for a few weeks, but it's all right. I'll be there this Saturday.
I haven't been there in a minute.
I haven't been there in years. Yeah. Been a while.
I think the last time I've been there was like last. It had
Nice
to be
place.
last year.
Nice place.
What's up, Mix?
Mr. Mix, what up, bro?
And I also did this. You still
Robo Mix. His name's Robo Mix. No, he's half metal. Him and Cabron are half metals.
Oh, he had surgery, right?
Yeah, rotator cuff surgery.
Ooh.
Dude, and then he starts explaining it to me as he's on the fucking painkillers, bro. And dude, he's half robot though.
So here's my question: would you rather be half robot?
That's why I haven't gotten surgery, because I don't want to go through that shit.
So would you rather be
I'd rather be in pain.
Would you rather be in pain?
I've been doing that since for a long time now.
Okay.
It's all right.
Freddie, what's going on, sir?
Freddie, what's up, bro? What's going on?
So
LED robot guy. Oh, speaking of, bro, I had our shirt, the one he gave me with the LED guy. That's when I took the boys to. I got stopped a couple times, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not by cops, thank God, but people were just walking around because I was at the Museum of Science and Industry when I took the boys.
Mm-hmm.
I took my son and his friend, and I got stopped. They were like, "What's the LED robot? Is he here?" I was like, "No, he's not. You can hire him though. He does private events."
and then also what's up, Abe? So then also
Hey, what up, bro?
and then also Mark V, you actually celebrated a couple more years of sobriety.
Yes, 5 years, man. Congratulations on that, bro.
Appreciate it. Yep.
He drives me to drink.
Right.
You know what?
Only on the weekends. Huh?
You know what I
Alright.
started doing? So Burton Place has now the Michelob Ultra Zero.
Yeah.
Most clubs don't have that. Then also they have Heineken Zero. So I've been just drinking like the zero alcohol beer.
How's it taste?
It's similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's similar to like
Ah,
the real
fuck.
one.
Well, if anything tastes like Heineken, bro, forget it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm not that. I don't like skunk shit.
Yeah.
What?
If I can't smoke it, I ain't drinking it. I'm dead ass. What do you say? Bedtime?
He
You
say he's
old
going
mother-
to bed. He's going to
Oh,
bed.
So what are you doing? Forget it. We'll talk about that later.
So I know that
PJ, what up, bro?
so I know that Mark V, it's now you're doing the photography.
He's been doing that.
Well, he's doing it full time.
He's been doing that.
It's just a year.
Just a year. We haven't seen this man in 2 years.
Yeah, you were doing photography for the clubs and stuff too, right? And
Videography.
Same shit.
What?
You have a camera in your hand, right?
A little different.
Tomato.
A little different.
Oh, okay. Because we're different DJs because some of us use turntables versus.
DJ Kong and DJ Ollie, what's going on?
What up, guys? What's
up,
going on,
guys?
boys? So, I mean, does that make us different?
No.
A camera's a camera,
Okay.
right? Those are cameras.
Okay.
We're using them for video cameras, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Spade's a spade. Okay.
I was about to say, where you going
Spade's
at?
a
no,
Where you
spade.
going?
A spade's a
where-
spade.
but-
He's
where
been
you
doing
going
this
at?
shit. The whole thing is he's
But-
been doing this for a while.
But he's
Yeah.
going down full force with it.
How long you been doing photography and videography? See, notice how I put both of them together?
So I started videography in 2018,
Okay.
about April timeframe. I've been doing it ever since.
I saw your fucking $1 million camera. How much you pay for that thing? Couple thousand?
Nah, I bought the Canon 5D Mark IV last year. That cost me about $900, and then I had to buy a new lens, the zoom lens, the 70-200.
Oh,
That
that
was
big
a-
ass one?
Yeah, that was about $1,200, I want to say. It's still expensive, even used.
It's like
I-
like DJ gear.
Yeah, no, it's a lot more expensive and smaller.
Well, you just answered DJ V's question.
Yeah.
He was just asking you what kind of camera you're
Yeah,
using.
I'm a Canon guy.
Why? Aren't they the same shit?
Hello, when we had
Yeah. And we'll try.
when we had Tribe 3, they
I
they
almost
pretty
said
much
Try 5.
stupid. When we had
Well,
Tribe
we
3
got
on the
Tribe
store,
5
they
now.
pretty much broke it down.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I know that's. We had Mark V on the show, and he was in the comments that day. I was like, I couldn't believe how many fucking DJs were actually photographers as well
Yeah.
that I wouldn't even have known. Some guys just dabble in it. I used to dabble in it.
yeah.
Just to dabble in it.
Even DJ V when he
Yeah,
when
he's
we
a
had him on
cameraman
the
too.
show,
Yeah,
when we had him on the
yeah.
show,
Yeah, we're
he-
talking about that. It's dope.
Yeah, I did one. I think it was a Saturday. At Adobe, just photographing.
Oh, well, who? Tribe 3? Or you?
No,
Oh,
just
you.
me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
awesome.
Abe, just like, hey, we have like this end of summer beach party kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
So he's like, you want to take photos? I'm like, all right.
It's awesome.
So
It's,
yeah,
it's really good.
but there's also one new news
See, thank you,
With-
Mark V.
with
Or I'm sorry.
with my videography. I'm pretty sure I can say this,
Go ahead.
but in June I'll be doing the official video for the Marquee Show.
Nice, bro. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, just got the confirmation over the weekend.
So
and,
you'll be all 3 days with us. Good job.
well, yeah, basically
all
3
3
days.
days.
Yeah, I got a 4-day pass though, so I kind of
Does he pay for your hotel?
no.
Damn it.
I wish, right? But that Monday kind of just
We'd
get
have
a
a nice
little,
after hours there, bro.
yeah.
You know?
But no, yeah.
We'll talk to him.
So he'll be there. So he'll be there all 3 days from the meet and greet over at the Tiki Bar and the
And then we have the battle at
Battle,
Adobe.
Yep.
Adobe,
I'll
and
be
then
doing that as
all-
well.
and then the seminars, and then during the expos, and then like the actual exhibition and all that stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
he'll be there. What?
What a dick. Abe, why
What?
don't you take a picture of some alcohol and put it in your beer? That's an asshole move, bro.
Right.
Good job, bro.
So I'm gonna put this question to you, Mark V.
Uh-oh.
Shut up, Al.
Pucker up, buttercup.
Shut up, Al. So, it's regarding okay. So,
Spit it.
No, because what we normally talk about before we actually start the show. So,
I was downstairs cooking again, sorry.
you were in the room. No, you probably wasn't in the room. So, all right, I'll spit it out. So,
Duh.
I'm waiting.
What the fuck?
he's
I'm
waiting.
Holy shit.
Okay, so
Are you getting paid by the hour here?
shut
or
up,
what the
Al.
fuck?
Shut up before I cut your mic
Jesus
off.
Christ, do it. Do it.
Anyways, so I wanted to talk about your sobriety real quick. Mark V, because I posted and then Al said something about it. I posted a couple weeks ago when I was making a mockery about DJs doing drugs and stuff like that on Facebook.
Is it snowing in there?
Shut up. And stuff like that. And then a couple people messaged me.
Talking shit.
No, a couple people messaged me. A couple people texted me at the same time talking about who am I referring to, or when so and so you taking a stab at so and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. People getting thrown under the bus. I didn't even know that.
And I didn't even know that, right?
Yeah, right.
So
damn, everybody throwing everybody else. So that's all you got to do is post something, and then you're gonna get all the truth.
It's like a hit
True
dog.
social.
It's like a hit dog will holler,
Right.
basically.
No shit. You know. And sorry, before you say anything, you know what's cool about this too is because when V was on the show, remember what he talked about?
Yeah.
That DJs to get some of that creativity, they think they have to drink and do drugs.
Yeah.
And then you're coming out the studio or you're coming out the club and be like, where the fuck was I? What did I just do?
Wow.
You
were very smart today because I was going to ask Mark that question.
Well, that's cool because hey, that's why we're podcast partners, not partners like that, but podcast partners. Because you think it, and I say it.
Okay.
Okay. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So that's good.
So
thanks, Mark. Thanks, Mr. V.
So we
I call him Mr. V.
I know that on the first episode we kind of talked about it a little bit, but I want to know like how do you decide, how do you maintain your sobriety, especially in the industry, like in the DJ industry, because there's a lot of alcohol involved.
No way.
Shut up. There's a lot of alcohol involved, especially maybe a little bit of
skiing
and stuff like that. But
skiing in July.
Yeah. So
They got snow machines.
Shut up. So how do you maintain your sobriety like that, especially working in the clubs in Chicago where a bartender could throw you, not a bartender, like the club owner could throw you drink tickets and stuff like that.
Mr. El Jefe's in the building too.
Shut up.
Mr. Boss. El Jefe, bro. I just said his name in Spanish.
Mr.
El
Boss,
Jefe.
I know.
All right, just calm down, bro.
Somebody
shut up.
But no. So usually when I go into a club, I'll probably barely know any people there. If I do, they know I'm sober. But for me, it's the people around me. Okay. People around me are so supportive with my sobriety.
Until they get drunk and forget.
Well, yeah, but yeah. I mean, the people around me. I actually talked to my friend Rob on Friday about this. About like, how do you keep your sobriety, right? And why, like, when you were drinking, what made you still drink? Like with the people around, right? I kind of felt like it was just to fit into that crowd, Like if I didn't drink, would they still like be supportive of me? Right?
I get you. That's some deep fucking questions, though, man. Mm-hmm. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, just because you don't do something, you think that your friends are gonna, kind of ghost you. Yeah, because you're not in the cool squad anymore.
Right.
You don't want to get fucked up and lose your credit cards and your wallets and wake up in the morning to some chick you don't even know or something like that. In her house, with her cats.
Why are you going into detail?
I saw sex. I used to watch Sex in the City. No, I'm fucking around.
Is this by personal experience, Al?
No, stop.
Why are we going into great detail about this? I'm trying to figure out.
Mind your business.
because and I was gonna say some shit about it, but like I normally
Mark, you broke it. Thanks, Mark.
Stupid. Because I was gonna talk shit right now, but I normally don't DJ. I normally don't DJ. I normally don't drink while I'm DJing. He's gonna crack a joke about it. I normally don't drink while I'm DJing. I'll have a Coke or drink Coca-Cola.
Coke smiling, shut the fuck up.
Coca-Cola, and then I drink. I know he's about to say something.
No, you're the one with the fucking. Obviously you got a guilty conscience, my friend.
I don't have a guilty conscience, but
Coca-Cola, sir. Coca-Cola.
So either I'll have a Coke.
The ones that fizzes.
Even though I'll have carbonated soda or that, or I'll drink water and stuff like that.
It's gonna be the Dominican thing by tomorrow. Alex does Coke.
But then there'll be times, like for instance, yesterday I was at Hacienda Suarez. I was getting ready to leave because I was all packed up and whatnot, and Don Kiko passed out. Myself and Royce 2 shots of Vegas bombs. I'm getting ready to leave.
Do you smoke?
Shut up! I was getting ready to leave, And I already got, and Doc Kiko had 2 shots of each for 2 shots each for us, myself and Royce, of Vegas bombs. I'm like, what the hell?
Hey, when you do coke, do you
But
use a
here's the thing.
straw?
You stupid. But then no, but
I can work both ways, all right?
no, but then here's the thing though. I'm like, I didn't even ask for them. They were like presented to me. So like so my question for Mark V, like, how the hell can you avoid something like that? Because it's like they don't care. Like, you're in the industry, you're at a bar. Most likely they're gonna assume that, hey, you gonna take the shot. So like, how do you avoid walking into a situation like that?
I would walk away, to be honest.
All right.
I mean, I'll tell them, like, hey, I'm sober. I'm not drinking. If you want to get me something, water, Red Bull,
Yeah.
a soda, something like that. But if they keep insisting, I'll just walk away.
Okay. All right.
That was fucking rude.
No, it's not a matter of being rude. In my opinion, what I think what's rude is, how the hell are you just gonna give me a shot without even asking what I'm drinking? What if I don't like the damn alcohol that you trying to give me a shot of? Like, for instance, I hate Jameson. I will not drink
I
that.
hate Hennessy.
Okay.
Is that racist? I just hate it.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. You looked at me like you were about to cry.
No, no, I'm like, I don't like. I hate Jameson. I hate that. It's disgusting. So I don't drink whiskey. I don't drink Jack. I don't drink Jack. I don't drink any of the.
You don't
whiskey.
do Jack B. Nimbles?
No.
Jack B. Quick?
So I'm like, how the hell do you assume that I'm gonna like this shot or something? I figure you would ask, but no. Here you go. Here's 2 Vegas bombs. So.
Fuck is that Kool-Aid?
I know, but I'm just saying.
The fuck?
But in general, like, how the hell can you just give someone a shot without even asking?
You know what? First of all,
Here's the thing.
and that's another thing. I don't take any drinks from anybody. If it doesn't come from the waitress or if directly, or I go and get it myself, no, not happening. Not happening. Not happening.
So, like, here's the thing though. Like, and I don't drink when I'm DJing, and I think I mentioned this on the show as to why. One time I was DJing. We'll get to V's comment.
Sue's comment.
Oh, that's great. You don't give in.
No. She's talking about check the pinkies. Check the pinky nails. Anybody who's got the long pinky nail, you know what they're doing. They're not sewing either.
Right.
And a lot of Puerto Ricans have that, so you can't do that. It's kind of racist.
No, but no. What I was saying though, like, when I'll tell you. I think I mentioned on the show as the reason why I don't drink while I'm DJing. One time I got so messed up, like, I fucked up during my DJ set. Like, there were times where I was.
No, you didn't. You actually did a great job that night. You just thought you fucked up.
No, I know I fucked up that DJ set because.
Oh, when you turned it off?
Yeah, exactly.
On accident?
When I literally was DJ, I literally, there was like dead air for like 5 seconds. I swear to God, that's how messed up I was.
You know why?
Why?
You know what I hate, especially during the winter when you have your jacket on or something like
It
that?
was like.
And you knock the fader with your jacket. You're like, what the fuck? And you look down, it's a fucking fader.
But it was warm. It was.
It's a fat guy thing, sorry.
Well, first of all, why the hell are you wearing a coat inside of a club?
Dude, sometimes Adobe's cold. Fucking some of these
That's
bars
because they
are
have
fucking cold as fuck.
That's because you have the doors open. I mean, the windows open over Adobe.
No, we don't. Not during the winter.
Bro.
It gets cold in there, bro.
Yeah.
Really? During the wintertime?
Yeah.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, and then when they cranked the Park Tavern, when we were at Park Tavern, I used to have to wear my North Face during the summertime because there was a big ass vent right in the DJ booth. It was like an ice box in there.
And then freaking.
And then you got everybody else coming up and hugging you and shit. They've been dancing on the.
I hated when they did the winter. Sometimes they'll. Like, the heat's pumping on you, and you're like, okay, this is fine.
yeah, 'cause
They
that
open
heat-
the door right there.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm like,
put all
why?
the chairs and shit outside. Yeah,
I'm like,
do it
why?
over there, not over here.
Right.
Fuckers.
Oh yeah, because that DJ booth. That heat's like right there.
Thanks,
underneath
Richie.
that DJ booth, right?
Yeah.
So, no, but yeah, no, that's the reason why I try not to drink because there's at one point in time I got so messed up that I remember there was like
Pace yourself.
5 seconds. Not even, Al. Why the hell do I need to drink in the first place? Remember, I drive home. Okay, I live. Well, you live farther than me, but still.
By about 5 minutes.
But you barely drink your damn self.
I don't.
Exactly. So,
I pace myself.
well, I don't.
You know what, dude?
do. Well, I don't.
I'll get a double shot of Patron.
Point blank. Period. I don't really drink
That
during my
ass,
DJ
and this
set.
is every time I go, just to fucking break it, break the sweats and everything. I'll take a double shot of Patron. I zip it.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, no, I zip it. I don't take the whole thing. I zip it. Literally, if somebody gets like one of my friends,
That's right. I remember.
I'll zip it.
I remember when I stopped by Players at St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I zip it. Fuck it. Why not?
They were giving you
Just to
shots.
get- yeah.
They were giving you shots, and you was sipping on that bitch.
Yeah, I
so.
was zipping on. Sipping on some suburb.
But
yeah.
no. The reason why I like DJ V just commented, and that's a good segue because he said that he noticed that more DJs in Chicago talking about sobriety.
Because shit's expensive.
Is that a new way? I don't think so.
Shit's expensive, dog.
No, it's not. No. Because
The cheapest actually the liquor's,
not even
I don't know if
because
it's me or what, bro, but the alcohol's been tasting different too.
no, not even because at these clubs, either the bar owner, the bartender, or the manager at the bar, they'll just they'll just give you a shot on the house.
What
No
are they
problem.
slipping you, bro?
What
The
do you mean?
fuck? Who uses slip?
I said those
Anytime anybody slips anything in anybody's drink, we got a fucking problem
they'll
there, guy.
set they'll set a cup. I mean, a cup or a glass of a drink on your DJ booth or something like that. So it's
Well, not everybody's
so
DJ
it's not-
booth's
it's
connected
not-
to the
it's
bar either.
Stupid. Well, that
I've
too.
never had that happen to
But
me
it's
before.
not.
Really?
No.
But it's not a matter of can DJs afford it because most of these drinks that us DJs will get, most likely it's either discounted or free or it's on the tab. So it doesn't even matter. And I know I mentioned this on the show. When I used to DJ, when I started DJing, when I first started DJing over at Club Icon, I remember before they switched owners, before the new owners took over, the old owners, which I never met, but normally the manager on duty, he will always have a fucking bottle of Grey Goose at my DJ booth before I even walk in.
Yeah, you were like
in one of those buckets with ice, chilled, ready for me. I'm like, what the hell? And I was forced to finish it, or I give it to like the bartenders at the end of the night to like, here, take this and stuff like that. So
you're a cheap date.
what?
You're a cheap date.
What you mean?
You're a cheap date.
Oh, okay, all right. But no, that was just that was just based on that post that I mentioned I posted a couple weeks ago about the whole drugs and situation because, it is. I ain't gonna lie. Some of these DJs that I used to DJ alongside with, I'm like, what the hell are you on? Or like, how the hell can you maintain your set while you're drinking that much? That's just crazy. That's why I made that post.
Sometimes it's like sick.
That's why I made that post.
But sometimes
like,
it's second nature for some of these
put down
guys.
the coke and.
But it's second nature. Some of these guys, man. Some of these guys can tolerate that shit.
So
They
it's
got a high toleration.
so it's
for
just
this.
so it's just a habit.
I guess at that point,
So how do you break that habit?
you gotta stop. You gotta either
But
stop
you can't,
cold turkey.
But you can't. But this is the thing, you can't.
Well, then
Either
get
you
fucking help.
either you
Then there's 1-800 numbers. You have fucking.
Like-
you walk
like-
into the hospital. You could a lot of things, man. I mean,
like
you gotta want it.
or unless you go to the doctor and it becomes a health issue.
That's what happened to me.
I was just about to say that when Mark V was on the show last time, he mentioned that.
Yeah.
He mentioned that
It was, I had liver problems.
Oh, you're,
Like
yeah, that's
the-
right. That's right.
Like
You
the
said
liver enzymes
Yeah.
were kind of
that. Right.
they were blocking.
yeah,
Oh shit.
not blocking, but there wasn't enough.
Yeah, to break down the alcohol.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, so,
So
just
that's
soaking
why
up.
I stopped drinking.
He had no other choice. He had to. It's
Yeah,
not.
it'll become
It wasn't. So
it'll become
there's
a
a big
health-
difference.
it becomes a health problem.
It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad versus you had a health problem. So, some people will just stop cold turkey just because they don't want to do it anymore, or they act like assholes, and they finally saw themselves on a video or somebody, just
Right.
acting a fool.
Right.
It's like I don't want to do this shit no more.
Oh.
Some of these guys fucking jumping around the DJ booth,
Yeah,
and
and
nobody else is even there. You know what
I
I'm saying?
also mentioned last time I was here that one St. Patty's Day I blacked out during my set.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was at
See?
John Barleycorn in Wrigleyville.
Oh shit!
See, I'm not trying to get there.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get there.
I fell asleep in the booth, man. I was extremely tired. I didn't black out.
I'm not trying to get
I
there.
had Park Tavern.
I'm not trying to get to that point where I'm damn near passed out drunk. I can't function. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, it's dangerous too, man. You also
Yeah,
got to understand.
definitely.
And you're at an
Especially if you're on alcohol aside. Especially if you're on if you take like hard narcotics or like crystal meth or something like that.
whoa.
It's
Who
a
do you know
drug.
that does that shit,
It's
bro?
a
'Cause I
drug.
don't even know, bro. I've
It-
never even seen heroin, bro. To be honest with you, I've
It's
seen
a dr-
cocaine and I've seen shit like that, but I've
Yeah.
never seen
It's
like
just
heroin
it's
and
just
shit like that.
it's just a drug, just
No,
like
you
weed.
pulling that shit out, I'm out. Fuck you. I don't even want to be around
It's
you.
just like a drug, just like weed or cocaine or anything like that. It's just like any other drug. It's a narcotic. It's a narcotic that gets you addicted.
You guys notice. You guys will see a hell of a lot more of what I'm going to talk about right now, but because it happens in River North and Old Town a lot because that's where the college kids are. But it's just it blows
really
my
think so?
mind
You
how
really think
quick
so?
how quick these people, dude. You got fucking beautiful girls laying in the middle, pissing all over themselves.
Because they're passed out drunk.
That is fucked up. You got girls fucking with puke in their hair and that can't even walk straight.
Because they're passed out drunk.
I don't miss that from River North.
Try
Old Town.
driving down or walking down River North Old Town at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. You wouldn't believe how many girls are stumbling over with their girlfriends, probably walking barefoot down Ontario because they got so messed
It's
up.
fucking nasty.
Definitely.
It's fucking nasty as fuck, dude.
it's-
I can't walk around barefooted, period. But still, at the end of the day, it's just like, why would you do that?
It's disgusting.
Literally, I could walk through there. We're gonna grab your camera one day, and we're gonna film everybody walking down there, and we're gonna be like, we're in a zombie apocalypse right now, because that's what it fucking looks like.
You
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah.
I mean, and then you look at shit like that, you'd be like, is that what I look like? You know, you just question it. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't drink to an excess. I mean, I get buzzed, but then that's it. I'll stop. Done.
I try not to drink during my DJ set.
Yeah, there was one story. One time, I was out in LA with a couple buddies. I got so fucked up one night that it was like hard for me to walk.
See,
Like I was like done.
Yeah, but I remember when you were drinking though, bro. You can hold some shit down, brother. You can
Man,
hold
it
some
was-
shit down, bro.
It was just crazy. Like when I was still drinking, like freaking doing like beers and mixed drinks all together, and I'm
See, I can't do that.
like, it was just
that's
so
crazy.
fucked up.
I can't do that.
Fucking, it's called the bar mat. That's seriously, that's what they call it, the bar mat. When people do that, Colleen, you are nasty. Ew, ew,
But
Colleen.
no, so yeah, I was out in LA, fucking got like hammered, and I was also smoking weed.
Mm-hmm.
And that night was like a horrible night, real horrible.
Well, a lot of guys stopped. I know a lot of guys that used to fucking party hard, and I saw a lot of them stopped.
There's
because-
still
No, a lot of them just stopped because of, dude. One of my buddies just saw one of his best friends die in front of him because of fentanyl. And he
Okay.
couldn't do shit about it because he was fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he told me the story. I was like, wow.
there's still DJs till this day who actually decide to partake in those illicit drugs like cocaine or meth or heroin. Well, not heroin, but yeah, I've seen stuff like that happen. Not probably not behind the DJ booth, but you
I
could
don't know
tell.
how.
But
I don't know
but
how.
you could tell that they were under the influence.
I don't know
of
how,
something.
because let me tell you something. The worst
'Cause I remember-
feeling in the world for that shit is the paranoia. You feel like everybody's watching
But they
you,
don't-
and
but-
you're on stage in front of thousands of
But then-
people, and you feel like everybody's watching you,
But then
and you're sweating bullets, and then you're like, yeah, sideways.
don't-
It's just like
But
retarded.
I honestly don't think when the DJ actually is doing his job and he's into his set, I don't think they think about that. I honestly don't think that.
No, because you're on
they
drugs, bro. What are you gonna
not-
think about?
Not even that. I think they get I think they get that high from just getting the crowd energy while they're doing their set. So I
VSL,
think-
what up?
So I think like the effects of them being under the influence, I don't think it's hitting them yet. That's just my opinion. Because they're up there for 2 hours.
2 hours.
Well, if a DJ is going on for 2 hours, if they're up for 2 hours, I don't think they're feeling the effects of whether they're under the influence of. That's just my opinion.
You know, and I know this is a bad habit, but I'm a vinylist. I'm a vinyl turntable guy, and we are used to, and I'm a mechanic, so I really don't have too much grip now on my fingers because of all the hot shit that I've been touching. So when I have to on my vinyl or something, back in the day, I used to, why is my tongue numb?
You touching that
Cause,
vinyl.
yeah, touching the vinyl or touching anything that was in the DJ booth, and
Right.
the guy the guy before the night before had fucking people doing lines off the fucking turntables. Well, what the fuck is my tongue? I can feel my tongue now.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is going on? That happened to me once.
So yeah,
And then come to find out, yeah, there was residue all over the fucking thing. Thank God I didn't get drug tested at the job because they could have fucked me up. I'm dead ass. It could have fucked you up.
right,
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You don't know, and that's another thing. You don't know, and then all of a sudden, dude, you know, you go and you drop positive. For what? I never did a drug in my life. Are you serious?
Right.
You know, which is dangerous. It can fuck you up, man. Especially with that fentanyl shit going on.
Tommy Delgado, what's going on? And then Corlin just
What's
pretty
up,
much.
Tommy?
Corlin just pretty much said the same thing I said. Like some DJs just feed off the energy of the crowd. So I don't think like
Pamp, what up, bro?
What's up, Pamp? So I think like the DJs that's under the influence of all those illicit drugs. I don't think those are your dogs.
It's the dog pound.
I don't think that
Cujo.
I don't.
You never seen. You don't even know who Cujo is. You're too young for that shit. Stop
Stop!
it.
Yes, I
Who's Cujo?
Isn't that TV show?
TV show? It was a
Or
movie.
or
You
a
fucked
movie.
up already. Forget it. See?
TV show, movie.
Forget it. No,
I remember
they're
it was-
different.
I remember it was
They're
on,
different.
I remember it was on show. I remember it was on TV.
Kind of like videographer, photographer. Nice try. Nice try. They all have a camera. Stop it. Stop it.
Anyway,
Let's get back to this drug thing because I think you're on drugs right now.
no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm high on life. There you go. But no, I just think that what Corlin just said, like the DJs, they feed off the energy, so you know they don't even feel the effects of what they're under until probably like after they're done, after when their high is coming down and stuff like that.
No, because then they just buy more.
Okay.
Who do you think invented after hours?
The club manager.
So it's silent now.
Right.
You had to think about that,
the
but
club manager.
it's
No, because I did a couple of after hours. You're right.
not
I
at a
did-
club. I've never done an after hours at a club. Actually, I have, but
I did too.
we did the Scores Takeover over at Players. That was about it.
Yeah, and
But all the other ones
and
were
I
in
DJ.
fucking lofts and shit downtown at a secret location on Michigan Avenue or State Street or
I never did those.
Somewhere on the
I never
southwest
I
side.
never done those after hours. I did
Cicero.
I never done those after hours. I did the one in I did two at Underground. They were both after hours spot. Remember I told you I was DJing for that one DJ from Brazil and he got too fucked up. So I had to come in and save him.
See, that's
And that
not
became-
good. That's not good for business.
and
It's not
that-
good for you.
And that became my after hours because I didn't leave that place till like 6 o'clock in the morning.
You walk out with the sun. Oh God!
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
There used to be a club we used to have here.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah. The club opened up at 5 a.m.
Oh, XL?
Yeah. You ever been there?
No.
You never went?
I've never been to XL.
Shame on you.
I've heard about it.
Have you been to XL?
No.
You guys fucking suck.
I've
You
never
guys are
been
missing
there.
out.
I'm sorry.
It was cool.
I'm
Shout
sorry.
out to Gus on that one.
What up?
Yeah, but it was Mayor Daley's daughter that fucked it all up.
Well, right.
The Nez takeover.
Yeah, liquor box. So that's just my opinion and that's why I made that post. And it's
Nah,
a good
hell
thing
no, I heard
it's a
about
good thing
that
I
one.
asked, it's a good thing I asked Mark V about that.
Corlin, I heard about that one. I never wanted to go there because of the area, and I know that I heard that
Pulaski
was
and Wabanji
yeah,
on the
oh,
west
yeah.
side?
Yeah, it was ghetto as fuck over there, dog. To go to an after hours?
Really?
Yeah, no. Anything in like the hood, I would never go to. 'Cause
Really?
yeah, they used to throw after hours in the hood all the time, and no. Where's the address?
Hold on.
Even fucked up, I wouldn't go.
But hold up. You talking about when you were younger in the 90s, your ass was over used to be up and down Fullerton.
That's Fullerton, bro.
Okay, so what's
You're talking Pulaski and West Bouncy,
which
bro?
is not that far from Fullerton.
But you passed that fucking viaduct, and we got problems.
The Metro Viaduct.
No, the other viaduct. Yeah, the Metro viaduct.
So what's the difference?
No, it's
You're
not Metro, but it's CNN or CC,
CTE?
whatever.
No, it's Metro.
No, it's not. It was for cargo.
No, it's Metro. But anyway.
Well, they use the same tracks, whatever.
But
you know.
anyways, but yeah, it's how the hell you talking about you never been in? It's like a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, but you're going to these after hours. You got to understand something that you're dealing with people that are already fucked up, that are and they're usually when Sorry, I went to the ones that were downtown and shit. You know what I'm saying? I knew that the shit was clean and I was gonna get shot.
So Mark V, another question for you. So back, so when you did since the last time you've been on the show with us, you kind of took a backseat a little bit, and then you picked up Burton Place, and you start working
Yeah,
more.
way different hoods.
Shut up! You start
What? I'm talking out loud.
Tell me, Galgado, yeah. And then you start, picking up more gigs and stuff like that. So, did you see a change in the industries when you left, or not left, but when you, from 2 years ago, in the 2-year span, any changes in the DJ industry?
Most places were the same, to be honest, when I came back.
Okay.
Places I've DJ'd, because I don't know if you were here when I was talking about it, but I kind of slowed down because when I was doing senior portraits at work, we were slammed.
Yeah.
I did 40 to 45 hours each week.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And I was telling him one time, I forgot what school I was doing, but we were there set up at 2:30 in the afternoon. I didn't leave the school until 11:30 at night. And I got home almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
You got to deal with some punky ass brats.
So-
Smile, motherfucker.
Yeah, but But
I
that's
give you
why,
credit.
yeah, that's why I kind of slowed down, just because I was super tired by the end of the week, and I'm like, I don't want to DJ.
Get out.
What you mean?
So that what happened, and then once that kind of slowed down, I'm like, all right, let me pick it back up and see what I can do.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to do that this year, but I don't think it's gonna happen. To be honest,
What? Quit DJing?
slow down. To be
Why?
honest, no, just
You're
because,
young, dude. Do it now. Don't be shit at work. Because look, man, Mark's my boy. I know him. We've had some conversations off camera. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, and it's just his passion. This is what he loves to do.
Yeah.
He takes a lot of pride in it.
Yeah.
Gets other DJs in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, did I tell you that I almost quit DJing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, was it last year or the year? It was a year before, so 2023.
Mhm.
That year, I kind of wanted to find, and I know I told the story, but Marquis and Calvin Cornell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you were talking about you were possibly moving.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I'm still here. But no, they kind of told me what's up. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
It's your passion. It's your love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Don't ever do that again.
I was still at that same level for a number of years,
Right.
and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing? It's either you want to get a day job, you want to keep DJing, so you have to grind harder." So I took their advice, and I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna find a job for now, and see what happens." Once I got my job, I was like, "Okay, I can do this and DJing."
That doesn't help that you're getting advice from two of the biggest guys in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Fuckers. Mind your business, boys. Mind your business.
No, but
Especially fucking
Marquis.
Marquis just came back from tour, right?
yeah, he did
He did
did.
something for
He
the
was
golfing
a-
company.
yeah for Live.
Yeah, for Liv.
Golf.
Yeah. He
But
went
yeah.
touring all over the world with these guys. Sorry to
Yeah.
hear that, Mark.
Yeah.
I hope you brought me something nice.
No, but they're the two guys that actually told me, "Hey, if you're not gonna do this, don't do it. If you're passionate about it, do it."
They
So-
told you not to do it.
Huh?
They
Well,
told you
not
not to do it.
not.
You know,
not to do it,
I said they were getting in your psyche. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah,
I get
so,
it. Give and
I
take.
mean, I appreciate those guys so much. I'm actually gonna help Calvin here in a couple weeks with a prom, but like me, Calvin, Marquis, all talk.
Yeah, you're all Filipino. I get it.
Oh my god.
We are Filipino.
No shit. Thanks, bro. I knew that. I was the only guy in Asian Elements. I was the only Hispanic in Asian Elements. That was dead ass.
But no, they kind of pushed me to do to get better, and actually late last year, actually, I started music production with DJ Kova.
Oh, okay, cool.
Holy shit.
So DJ Kova's been teaching me, like kind of the basics right now,
Uh-huh.
and then once like I get the use of it, kind of bring me up, and kind of start doing.
Well, you're a photo editor. You should know how to do fucking music on. It's the same shit.
Different. Totally different, sir.
I mean, to
No,
me,
it's not. Wavelength's a wavelength, bro. You got to put music behind that video, motherfucker. Don't
No,
bullshit me,
no,
bro. I know how to
no,
edit
that's
video.
That's different.
but
Shut your mouth.
You should know. You should know. I'm working on a vlog.
I know. I saw it. I know. I've edited videos a shit ton of
Yeah.
times. I know how to video. I know how to video mix on on Sony Vegas and shit like that. So it's not a problem.
what up, Adrian?
What up, Adrian? Tribe 3. What's up?
Try 3. Try
DJ
5 now.
Envy, what's going on?
Envy, bro.
Hey,
So-
Adrian, I'm still waiting for my what's it called? For my job with Tribe 3. I actually messaged Adrian was like last year or the year
Oh,
before
yeah, that's right.
about
Yeah,
just
yeah.
trying to get into,
I know he's been busy. I know
Yeah, I
he's
know,
been super
bro.
busy.
Freaking-
Man, we just picked up a new account too. So and that's gonna be
for Day of the
yeah.
Dead. He would be perfect for Day of the Dead.
And guess what?
What?
Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Half our crew is Filipino.
Oh my
Dead
God.
ass.
yeah.
I'm dead. I'm serious.
Yeah,
I'm not
man.
trying to be racist.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass. I think he did.
I
I
met
think.
both of the photographers. And
Yeah, I think me and Adrian are the
Mark
only.
and,
me and Adrian are the only two Hispanics in there.
Okay.
And he's
Matt,
the boss, thank God.
Matt and
Yeah, little Matt.
Adrian.
Little Matt, you.
So Adrian, hit up Mark V,
Yeah,
especially
man.
for Day of the Dead.
I'm open. I mean,
He
if
said
you-
we'll keep in touch.
yeah,
Don't worry, we need you now for sure.
but
we
no,
need you. He's got
he
no
said,
fucking
he said I might
excuse.
take you up on that offer.
but no, man. Like I love how like Tribe 3, how they're doing things.
Yeah.
Pretty like admire their work.
I got yelled at by Adrian one time, dude.
For what?
What during Day of
We'll
the
talk
Dead?
about that later.
During Day of the
Yeah,
Dead?
yeah, he yelled at me, bro. He yelled at me. Hey, friends is friends, business is business to this guy, bro. And let me tell you, man, he's an asshole.
But no,
sometimes.
they
no,
did.
I love you, Adrian.
I remember they did 1 year. They did shots of me over at Adobe for the video. as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was DJing.
You're welcome.
One of the guys
You're welcome.
were like videoing it and stuff like that. So.
You're welcome.
Adrian, I hear we need a black guy in our crew. He talking about me. That's what he said. Why you just extended?
Hey,
your
Nez,
hand
you
out
want to
there?
start taking pictures?
You stupid. You stupid. You stupid.
But no, back
Oh,
to
Nezzy.
No, so back to the industry. So I just
What we were? He's in the industry.
talking
Yeah.
about the DJ industry when we were talking about
Yeah.
Well, he's also a
industry.
photographer, videographer. Can we talk about that?
We were talking about the industry, how pretty much Marquis and Calvin pretty much kicked his ass to get back into DJing.
They were psyche. They were doing the psyche thing.
The reverse psychology.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, no, yes,
But no.
no.
The
yeah,
reverse
they
psycho-
did that, and then Kova's teaching me the ways of music production.
What are you using?
Ableton.
Fuck you.
Oh.
What do you use?
I'm not able to. That's the thing. I don't have a college degree for that.
Oh my
I
god.
don't have a
Man,
4-year college degree for Ableton yet.
I started
working
it
on
on
it.
Ableton.
All you Filipinos, bro. I think you guys invented this shit. I've never had a Filipino tell me that Ableton's hard. Every time I look at Ableton, I
like
feel like
slang.
Qbert with the, and I'm not talking about the DJ. I'm talking about Qbert. You know,
But
Qbert
no,
where they had the bubble.
Kova actually gave me more like
It's
kind
like-
of tricks and kind of learned the settings.
He's been using
and
it for a while.
Yeah.
He's been on that shit for a
Yeah,
while.
for
I
a
heard
while.
some of his shit, man. It's dope.
Yep. But yeah, he's been helping me. I haven't been in like the class within like past few weeks, just been because I've been so busy with work, and I get home by the time class starts, and like I don't really like have the energy to kind of sit and kind of learn. So it's kind of like I had to turn my brain off for a little bit after that.
You have to. Sometimes you have to take a step back, man.
Yeah,
We've talked
but-
about that.
But within the next few weeks, I'm gonna get back into it. I've already made, I think, 4 edits that Kova taught me. Like he kind of has these homework assignments.
All right, where the fuck are they?
He's still working on them.
Oh, he said he's got 4 edits. That means they're done. Where are they? Where the fuck are they? Right now.
But no,
Hey, hold on 1 second. How the fuck? You know what? That wasn't my fault, Adrian. That was your fault.
He also
I almost
just,
fucked
he
up
just
the show.
commented. He said I forget, Mark. May 31st, I'm hosting a photo shoot session. I'll take care of you. Come through.
I will be there too.
Invitation.
We'll be
Yeah.
there too.
send me address.
Actually, there's gonna be 3 big names with me that day.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
and Alex isn't one of them.
Well,
He's
huh?
not. He doesn't want to hang out with us at the back cave. It's a back cave. It's a back cave. He doesn't want to hang out with us. But I invited him the last time.
Something must have happened. I was probably
Yeah,
asleep.
bullshit.
I
You
was
weren't doing nothing. You weren't fucking because I called
No,
you. You were
no,
sitting
no,
at
I
home,
didn't-
fucking editing
No.
music or some shit,
No, right.
watching
I was-
Oprah.
Speaking of editing music, before then, I remember Mark V. He used to drop a lot of transition edits,
Yeah, I know.
and during this time, and I have a couple of them that he still has. So
Bring Alex here, right? Dude,
So-
where's Alex? He's in the fucking trunk with a mouth gagging tied up.
so
You told me to bring him.
Right.
so you picked up the full time job, and then you're back into DJing more often now. So do you think are you like trying to pick up more residencies or more gigs and stuff like that? Because obviously the daytime job's pretty much like is dedicated there, and it's like pretty much full time. So are you trying to like balance the DJ and the job?
It really depends on the season, to be honest.
Okay.
Summertime is senior portrait, so I might slow down on DJ. Wintertime, not so much, so I might pick up some stuff.
So that's why you're single, right?
Huh?
That's why you're single. During the wintertime, you get the girlfriend. During the summertime, you drop her. What kind of shit is
So
that,
what's that-
bro?
so you trying
What
to
kind of
say-
shit is that, bro?
So you trying to
It's
say-
cuddle season.
Cuffing season.
Yeah, cuddle season. I call it cuddle. It's for the fat people call it cuddle season.
Cuffing season.
Yeah, whatever.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
It's wabbit season. It's
Rabbit
duck
season.
season. Wabbit season.
No, because I feel like because I
Some
feel like
racist shit.
no, because before
Cuffing
that,
season.
because before before 2023, Mark V, he was everywhere. He was DJing a lot and stuff like that.
You know?
And I get it. It comes and goes in waves and stuff like that. Like you say, what'd you say, Al? Everyone has to take a break in life.
Yeah. You
stuff
do.
like that.
Yeah.
And
I haven't taken one since my first daughter was born. She's now 28. So
I mean, a lot of the DJs took a break in life when
when
came
COVID
to
when COVID
yeah,
happened.
COVID.
when COVID happened.
Yeah.
no, they didn't. They're full of shit. They were doing Zoom parties and shit. Full of shit. TikTok. Thanks, TikTok.
They're doing.
They got big.
They're doing Zoom parties
Yeah.
and.
Let me ask you a
and
question.
They're doing illegal parties because they.
I'm still blind blown about fucking breaking in the houses. I never did that shit. That
And-
still blows my fucking mind.
And they were doing.
Elgin.
They were, and they were doing not so legal parties because they weren't practicing social distancing back during this.
Alex Cross.
Stupid.
He made the news, bro. That's when you know you're doing some big shit.
At our house. They were practicing social distancing.
Fucking, they had who they had? They had Paul Johnson on
They
there.
had Paul Johnson.
They had Paul. No,
not Paul Johnson. They had they had Gene Hunt.
yeah, Gene Hunt. They had Bill,
Bad Boy Bill.
and no, because all those guys made the news.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got the footage from inside.
Because they
Somebody had a camera or so.
no,
Somebody
because
they got
because they had an undercover one of the news crews brought an undercover. They had an undercover producer there at the at
What?
the event.
You're talking shit, but you're there. Does that make any sense?
They're acting undercover, Al.
It doesn't fucking matter. You were social distancing. What's more important, being undercover or your health?
He was probably wearing a mask. The undercover was probably wearing a mask. You don't know. All you saw was all you saw was an undercover camera.
Did the mask really work?
That's another debate for another
Did the
story.
mask really work?
DJ Kuka, what's going on, sir?
Especially when they have holes on the side of them.
You have a question for Mark V. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
If you had to pick, you had three things: job, photography, videography, or DJing. Which one would it be? You had to make those three choices. You had one out of those three choices. What would it be?
Why you put
And we
that
won't
man-
get mad at you.
why
We
you
won't
put
get mad.
that-
Shut
why-
your mouth.
why-
Because this is a podcast. Okay? We're testing his abilities right now. Go ahead, Mark. We won't judge you.
For like a long run or something
For the
like
rest of your life. You can only do one job for the rest of your life.
to be honest.
Mhm.
Photo and video.
Okay. I like
Hold
it too.
on, video.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I do. It's expensive as fuck.
It is. It is.
It's
It is.
expensive, definitely.
Yeah, because
Those SD cards alone are expensive.
so when I started with my job, I was mostly a candid shooter.
Mhm.
So
I like those.
doing sports stuff like that. So I had to buy the new camera
Mhm.
and then all the lenses as well.
Mhm.
So that cost me about almost $3,000.
That's not including the cases.
Yeah. So
That's a fucking 3,000 setup right there.
yeah. So
That's a CDJ 3000 setup right there, my
Not
friend.
even.
So
That's
now-
like one CDJ.
so now I have a main camera, a backup cam, and all these lenses.
Nice. You got bags from, right?
Huh?
You got bags from.
Yeah.
See,
Thank you. Thank you for that. Protect your shit.
protected.
Protect your neck.
So
Old Daddy Bastard said that.
okay.
You got.
I actually had to get my one of my lenses fixed though.
I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know what that cost.
It's
That's just expensive, dude.
like $200.
Shit for repair.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's just like getting a CDJ
I
repair.
don't give a fuck.
But no,
Expensive, dude.
So
I didn't even know what happened, but I'm guessing I dropped it because I was at a cross country meet. I know I dropped a lens, but I didn't like at the time. I didn't know it was broken.
you didn't pay attention at
So
the time.
yeah,
Man, those guys are like fucking. I mean, it's like you see those guys at those sports meets, and these guys are fucking. It's like they're at an old Wild West, and the way they fucking pull these cameras out, bro, out the
Yeah.
side of their fucking, and they got clips and all types of shit.
I have a harness.
Fuck you, bro.
You got to
Jesus Christ.
because you're constantly
Yeah, I know,
changing
you're changing,
lens.
yeah, I
You're
know.
constantly changing lens.
And I saw
stuff like
fucking.
I just didn't want one camera in it. Every time you have to switch the lens.
Yeah, no, these guys are fucking throwing them behind them like this fucking like it's a machine gun,
Yeah,
and they're
just the-
fucking.
Yeah.
You know,
So imagine like paparazzi taking photos of celebs out and about. They're like switching lens or stuff like that. Just try to get the shot.
why don't you just use an iPhone? It's way better. All you have to do is scroll, bro. Just scroll. And they get
Yeah.
the. You know what? That's a cool thing too. And since you're here, have you used those lenses for the iPhone?
Which one?
They got the sticky lenses for the iPhone now. You ever seen them?
What sticky lenses?
They have lenses for the iPhones that go over. They're camera lenses.
Oh, like those fisheye lenses.
Yeah, they got the fisheye lens, and then they got the long throw, and they got a whole bunch of those.
I
still
did back
can't-
in the day. I had those like small ass lenses that you can screw on
Yeah,
the camera and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I had it back in the day, but
they got them for the iPhones though. And they're
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
on Amazon.
I had an iPhone back in the day, so I
Oh, you're
purchased
Android
that.
now?
Huh? No, I'm still iPhone.
Okay, cool. I
So
just had to check.
DJV just commented. He said that DJ gear, photo gear, video gear is all expensive. So it is. I remember.
All hobbies are expensive.
I remember DJV when he not only and he
Also, he
mentioned
was on the show.
stupid. When he mentioned it, when he was on the show last time, he mentioned that he actually started doing photography
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Well, you actually, the only reason I knew is because you told me. Yeah, he quit DJing and went into photographer for a
not
while.
really quit DJing. He just he just took another direction and just do photography.
I got
at
both of you
clubs and
guys
stuff
here.
like that.
I got both of you guys here, and this is awesome because both of you guys are DJs and photographers. I don't know if I can go and hear another DJ doing some shit while I'm doing it or take a picture. I think I'd be
Why
talking
not?
a lot of shit. Did you guys do that?
What?
What?
Did you guys talk shit when you guys were like into clubs and the DJ sucked? And you'd be like, I could have done a better job.
Oh,
of this.
so like if
Like,
Mark,
critiquing.
so if Mark V's at the club,
Yeah,
and
right.
he's taking pictures,
Yeah, or Mr. V. Mr. V or Mark V. How about that? Mr.
So-
V or Mark V.
so-
That's $1 million
So
question.
when Mark V's at the club and he's taking pictures, does he talk trash about the other DJ
Yeah.
there?
Did you ever want to Gong Kingdom out there and be like,
There,
here,
there's been a few times to be
take a
honest.
picture?
Like-
No,
I
no,
could
just
DJ and
hanging
take-
out, just like hanging out and
Yeah.
stuff like that. There's a few times there I'm like, what the hell is the DJ doing?
Yeah. I was just curious.
Really? Oh, like you don't do that.
Like a wedding?
No,
like
like-
if you're at a wedding and shooting a
Oh,
wedding
no.
or something like that? You know?
When I used to DJ over in Lincoln Park back in the day,
Huh?
like back then I had haters.
Mhm.
They were talking about my DJing and how it's shit.
Oh yeah, he did mention it the first time he was here.
Yeah,
He mentioned it.
Oh, Lincoln Park, they're all haters.
yeah. And then apparently like my friend texted me like on a Saturday morning or something like that. But apparently there was 2 girls on the bus talking about me.
Hmm.
I was like, what the hell? They were like, yeah, we were at this club. This DJ was so dope, stuff like that.
That's awesome.
Cool.
That's great.
Yeah.
So Mark DJ V just commented. He said the V5 paid for 1 hour gig and then 1 hour photos paid out at the door. Never thought about that. You DJ
Double dipping.
double income. He says
Double
so,
dip. That's called double dipping. Yep.
No, it's not double income.
Double dip. Same shit. It's kind of like the word cooked.
Double income. You
Cooking.
You
Same
DJ,
shit, right?
You DJ for the hour and then you take pictures for the rest and stuff like that.
That's cool.
I
though,
remember back in the day, like
man. That's got to be a fucking super heavy, expensive night. You got gear and your cameras.
that's true. But I
Fuck
remember
I
that.
did that once, like just 2 weeks ago. And my buddy actually, he had a what's it called? Like an event, like a cigar event, a cigar lounge. I did that till about 9:30, 10 o'clock ish, and then I had to go DJ at night.
I know the feeling, sir.
So I had all my gear with me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like seriously?
My God, that's got to. And you don't want to leave it in the car either.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, especially downtown and shit like that. No, I'm
Yeah.
good.
no, hell no, you don't want to do that.
No.
That's just you just asking for trouble. That's just Gio. What's going on? You just asking for trouble at that point.
Shout out to Gio, bro. Last night you killed it, bro. Good job. Thanks for showing up, bro. Appreciate it.
Like I said, he killed it.
Yeah. Just remember,
What?
key lock.
Stupid.
2 words. Key lock. Please.
Mark V also commented. He said I wouldn't do it for anyone else. Wild Thursdays.
Mark
was
V
our-
or DJ V?
DJ V.
See,
My bad.
I did the same things. You know,
He's DJ V commented. He said I wouldn't do it for anyone else. Wild Thursdays was our Thursday event, so I did videography. So we double up on the same spot.
wouldn't you consider it the same thing? Didn't you use the same camera?
What?
V, Mr. V, Mr. V.
What?
Yeah, because you want to segregate everything.
Stupid.
You do.
What
You
do
do.
you
Well,
mean?
he takes photography and he could do video with the same goddamn camera with the flick of a switch.
Hey, that all depends on the recording. The recording.
Listen,
capabilities of that
Linda.
camera.
These guys could
He
probably
said same camera.
say boom. Talk some shit now. Thank
Peter
you,
Ramos,
thank you,
what's
Mr.
going
V. Thank you, Mr. V. P.I. What up, bro?
Peter Ramos was going.
Hey, I'm gonna mark myself safe from fucking that character. Everybody doing that character fucking shit on
Dude,
Facebook.
I did it the first time.
Oh, the Ghibli effect.
They gave you a 6-pack. What the fuck was that?
But no, I did
I
the
haven't seen a
first.
6-pack since I was in high school.
I did the first time, and it fucking came out as a white boy.
This guy looked like Moana's that guy from Moana and shit.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
mark myself safe from fucking that character this weekend.
Wow.
I didn't do it. I posted the one that was pretty. That was pretty fucking racist though. The one with the fucking the girl, the Mexican girl.
Oh, that
You
shit.
saw that? She's got the 3 kids. She's got her EBT card. She's got a fucking key fob for a Jeep.
That, I think he's stupid. I think Jason would love that because he talking about he loved torta lovers and stuff like that.
Fucking Jason. You know, I was like, bro, I made a comment. I was like, this is kind of racist, bro. This is fucked up. She's got 3 kids. She got everything else. She's got all her accessories in there. They couldn't do the family pack because most of us Mexicans, we're still with our significant others, right?
I don't know because
And they could have put a
never
case of
mind. I ain't
Modelo in there.
Never mind.
You know, called it a day.
I'm not gonna comment. Forget it.
For the Puerto Ricans, they should have done the dominoes.
Let's move on. Let's move on. So, Mark V, how you feeling? And how you feeling in terms of like your mental health and stuff like that? Because I remember the first thing that we talked about the last time you were on the show with us back in 2023. Like it's okay to not be okay.
Oh shit! Don't post it. Inbox me first. Sorry.
Peter
Peter Ramos says, "Fuck."
Getting deep, but no.
Peter Ramos made me a fucking one of those little characters. Damn it! Don't post it. Don't
Do it. Post it.
I want to see it. I want to see it. Post it
I
and
don't.
drop it in the comments.
No.
But no, my mental health right now is pretty good, to be honest. Like, I think back then it was just a lot at one moment,
Mm-hmm.
and then coming out of COVID, that just did it for me. Like, it was just crazy. But now I'm pretty good. I mean, I have a job, I have DJing, I have photo, video, stuff like that. So I kind of keep myself busy.
Plus, you got your VA, right?
Huh?
Plus, I mean, not your VA, but you're still getting paid, right?
Yeah.
You'll be paid for the rest of your life on that.
Yeah.
Fucker.
But no, yeah.
Well, thank
I
you
mean,
for your service, though. Seriously.
appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, I'm good right now. So it's,
Now, sorry, you're a Marine, right?
Marine Corps. Yep.
yeah.
Where the real muscles at, bro?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't fuck around and find out, bro.
You talk as if
Don't fuck around and find out, bro. Do not fuck around and find out.
As if you was in it.
All right. I was supposed to.
Okay.
Damn it. Do not do it, Peter. I know where you live.
Because the reason why I asked, because you mentioned that you just mentioned, like back in 2023 or before, after COVID, like it took a hit on you, and then you're doing the photography now and you're doing the DJing, and I'm like, you're keeping yourself busy, but is it like, how can I describe this? Is it like a good busy, like you're doing what you like, you're not overwhelming yourself, like you could handle it and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Who the fuck you talking to?
I'm just
Who
saying.
are you talking to, bro? You don't know Mark B. He doesn't know you, bro.
Okay.
Sorry, bro. He thinks he knows you.
Oh, shut up. Because, for example, like yo ass, let me finish before you interrupt me. Because you talking about like, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're all over the place, and you have a morning job. Let me finish, and then you talking about, how I do so much, and I'm tired all the time. I'm tired all the time because I need to relax. Go ahead.
No. What
you mean?
No. We're not even gonna go there.
Because you talking about I do.
We're not gonna go there.
You talking about
We're
I
not gonna
do.
go there.
What you mean?
Because you're supposed to be resting. This motherfucker turns around and I call him, bro, what are you doing, bro? Oh, I just jumped in my car. I'm driving all the way to the city for a slice of pizza. Who does that shit?
Oh,
When you could be at home resting.
I could be at home resting.
Yeah, you
right?
could have fucking DoorDashed that shit and stopped not wasting.
I don't think Happy Camper would DoorDash all over the Highland
Well,
Park.
there's other pizza places, man. Your craving is a craving. I get it. You're not pregnant, so I hope you're not.
No,
You're not,
I'm
right?
not.
Okay,
No,
cool.
I'm
I
not.
had to check. But anyways, who does that?
I have no idea.
And no. And then going to the south side. I'm going to Pilsen for what? I just want to meet up with some friends. We're gonna have dinner.
That's the thing, though. Like you.
So, your resting time, your downtime, you're out and about. Anyways, you can't be by yourself. It's you and your cats, or
I don't have any cats.
That's not what Sue said.
Right. I don't have any.
But no, it's like nowadays I don't really go out as much,
That's not what Sue said.
So like, even if people like invite me out, it really depends on my mood.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it really depends on my mood.
Okay.
So, like, if I'm not feeling it, I'm like, sorry guys, I don't have the energy to go out. But if I do, like Friday, I went out.
So you have what we call willpower. This motherfucker melts.
What you mean?
But no, even on
Thank God he doesn't do drugs. We would have been fucked.
I don't do anything.
I said thank God you
I know,
don't. I said thank God you don't because we'd be fucked.
No, it's not even that. Well, first of all, I wouldn't do any of this. I wouldn't do any. I'm just saying I wouldn't do any of the sort. I'm just saying in general. But
It was
it's
hypothetical, sir.
I know. But still,
It wasn't fiction.
no. But I'm just a little taken aback because sometimes you in particular be talking about, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing that.
Yeah, you're constantly running.
But that's the thing though. That's
You
like,
don't rest.
but that could probably be. You don't know how I'm feeling at that day. That could probably be my.
That's every other day.
No, that could probably be like my
Woosah.
exactly. That could probably be my woosah or my calm down
You know how
period when I don't work.
motherfucker is?
What
you
you
wanna hear how
mean?
disrespectful this motherfucker is?
What you mean?
I was talking to him a while ago, right?
Oh
We're
my
sitting there fucking talking, bro, having this conversation, right? I'm driving in my car home, and all of a sudden I hear, and dude, this guy, he could sit there and it's dead silent. I don't know if I don't know if he sits in a box with covers or whatever.
Oh, go ahead,
It was
Al.
dead fucking silent,
Go
right?
ahead, Al, go ahead.
Then all of a sudden I hear something just I was like, so you're getting choked? You want me to call 911? You're all right?
I fell asleep on
This motherfucker, bro, I swear, I hung up the phone.
I fell asleep
I hung
on
up the
him.
phone. I was like, you fucking piece of shit.
Wow.
I was tired.
Bro, and I'm bro, it almost broke my eardrum.
Shut up. I was exhausted.
Somebody call 911. They're choking my friend.
I was exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. I was exhausted.
Alex, don't die.
I was exhausted.
You should go get some help for that snore. No wonder you're single.
What
If
the-
you snore like that, bro, no wonder you're single.
oh, like you don't hear yourself snore sometimes?
I don't snore.
You lucky I didn't.
Record it.
Next time.
Next time record it.
Yeah,
and
next
I gotta
time you
be
will.
dead ass tired for me not to snore.
Oh, there are times where you're dead ass tired. Remember the time I canceled the show because you were so
yeah,
exhausted?
because I drove back from fucking Arkansas in one day.
Yeah, I canceled that one. So yo,
Yeah, because I was fucking tired. It took me what 18 or
Yeah, you were snoring that day.
yeah. Well, fuck
Exactly.
you, mind your business.
I don't have sleep apnea. Gee, I don't.
No, he needs a fucking pillow over his face.
Wow, really?
Dang, bro.
But
Hey, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. If you're so single
but
right
you
now,
don't-
there's bigger problems.
But you don't know. But in all seriousness,
You got a
don't-
cat.
in all seriousness, you don't know that me either going out just to grab a pizza or just hanging out.
Listen,
with
I'm not
friends,
talking
you
shit.
don't
I'm
know.
just- I'm
you
bust
don't-
your balls.
You don't know if that's my USA moment and
That's
stuff
fine.
like that. Or
Dude,
me,
I know you can't be alone.
Or me, shut up. Or me sitting.
I know
or-
you got separation anxiety.
I don't actually. I don't. Or me just calming down or playing video games and shit like that. You don't know that. It's everyone.
Bro, you got a problem
Everyone-
with snoring.
Everyone, in my opinion, everybody checks their mental health in a different way. You just don't know.
I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying.
But
I'm not saying for somebody that's so tired, you have a lot of time to go fucking and drive just to drive. Dude, you live. You don't live in the country, dog, where you have to drive to Walmart just to get your groceries
So-
2 hours away, bro.
So
That I don't understand that because listen, dude, I have a taste for pizza. Okay, where are we going? Downtown Chicago. You live, dude. You don't have any pizza around your house. What the fuck? Are you segregated? You have to drive all the way to the other side of Illinois to fucking get pizza
maybe if I want Happy Camper pizza, maybe I like their pizza better.
at 10 o'clock at night
Well,
on a Sunday.
hey,
You got issues, bro.
maybe I was craving
You
it.
got fucking you're pregnant then. At that point, you're fucking pregnant. The fuck out of here.
When I was
bro,
young-
listen, bro, there is no fuck, dude. I want the Italian ice, bro, for fucking Mario's down in fucking over by UIC.
Yeah.
I love that ice cream.
Little Italy, yeah.
But I won't drive over there. I really don't give a fuck. I'll be on the motorcycle and I don't want to fucking drive down there. And that's a fucking cruiser.
I ain't gonna lie.
Sorry, bro.
When I was younger, back in high school, I had horrible insomnia. Like I could not. I guess because I was a good kid in school. I was in like all advanced placement classes and stuff like that. So
Yeah, so what? You're a genius.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
You're a
but I
fucking
was,
genius. We already know.
But I was doing good.
You wear glasses.
I was doing good in school. I had good grades, and I was in AP classes. But all that homework, all that homework though that I had, it made me not sleep because I'd be pulling all nighters and stuff like that. So I had horrible insomnia issues. So
Bad snoring problems.
and I'd be forcing myself to sleep, and I couldn't fall asleep. And
How would you force yourself to sleep?
like just lay in bed and just try to go to bed?
Oh, I can't
And
do
I
that.
couldn't do it. And I remember this was like junior, senior year. Like I will call my friends up and be like, "Hey, what you doing?" Oh, they're up. I was like, "Let's go. I'll pick you up," and then we just go drive it off into like aimlessly. We just go driving.
Man,
We'll hop in my car and just drive anywhere.
But back in those days, Kenosha was Kenosha, not what it is
I
now.
lived in Evanston at the time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well,
I
Evanston, the same thing.
remember one time that we hopped in my car. I picked up my friends. We ended up in Whitewater, Wisconsin. This was like at 12 o'clock at night.
What were you smoking?
We were just driving. We were
You were
just.
smoking something in
I
your car.
wasn't smoking.
Stop.
Stop. Again, never smoked.
You're from Evanston, bro. All you guys
I
were
mean, shit.
potheads.
Oh,
All
never
you
smoked
kids
a
were
day.
potheads.
Never
All
smoked a
Evanston
day.
kids were potheads. Right? Tell
Never
me.
smoked a day in my life, but I remember I would.
You're
I
so
remember,
full of shit.
But I remember we.
Stop.
I got a picture of it too till this day.
See?
Someone took a
He
picture.
just-
Someone took a picture. No, I wasn't smoking out. Someone took a picture of me at a McDonald's drive-through in Wisconsin, and ordering food and stuff like that. And then we just drive. It was like 12 o'clock at night.
Hey, Sue's gonna send you a link to fix your snoring problem.
Stupid.
Thanks, Sue. Appreciate it.
But
It's
back,
not for me. I really don't
back
give
to
a
what
fuck.
I was saying. Everyone has their Husa moments where there's going
Husa
out.
or Husa?
Husa
Whoville?
moment when they
Who-
either
Husa
they're
from
eating,
Whoville?
whether they're eating something that they like or they're just hanging out with
That's
friends.
cool. No, I'm
so you
just
don't
saying.
so you don't know like what that's just how you calm your mental health. And I remember, and I think we talked about this when Mark V was here, because obviously we talked about it in episode 2 in our the mental health episode that we had back in season 1. And there are times where shit that we're so overwhelming with gigs and stuff like that.
Me like yesterday?
No, it's fine.
No, me.
Oh, you.
Yesterday.
Well, yeah, you. Well, like you, yeah. And I try to help you, but you wanted your moments. So
I was just thinking. I
and I gave you your space, but yeah,
because that was driving me crazy.
I
And
gave-
we found out what happened.
It was a ground.
Nope.
What was
It
it?
had nothing to do with us.
Okay.
It was coming from the TikTok feed. So and I'm sorry,
Hey,
to cut you off.
hey, Gladdy.
But speaking of good morning, Gladdy. Thanks for helping us clean up, asshole. Anyway, she went to bed last night. I'm going to bed. Me and Sketch and we cleaned
Go
up.
ahead,
Anyways,
go ahead.
all right. So when you're on TikTok and you remember all the boxes that we had, that's where because people had their music playing in the background.
Oh,
so
yeah,
when
the
when
background
you call the
music.
radio
Yeah, yeah,
station back in the day, in B96 would be like, turn on your fucking radio because you can hear that feedback,
feedback.
and the echo.
So
that's
that's
what
what
was
it was.
happening.
So
Yeah,
that's
so
what it
people had
was.
their stuff on, and now that you're doing it from the phone, you can't turn it down now.
Yeah.
So it was coming through, and that's why we were getting. You heard it, right? It sounded like it was underwater, and there was
Yeah.
feedback and popping,
Yeah.
and it was driving me
So
crazy.
that's what it was.
Yeah, and then after all said and done, and Green Eyes called Tommy and Juice, and we were sitting there talking. He goes, "I figured out what it was. It was all the other boxes.
It
You
was all the-
motherfucker."
It was all the.
Because I took it, I 2 phones and 2 laptops, and they were all doing the same thing. And everybody's listening to it from their phone, but you couldn't hear all that until you put it into the big system. I'm like, what the fuck? And
Fast Eddie, what's up?
Rápido Eduardo, bro. What up, bro? That's racist as fuck. I know, but who cares? But Tommy said something though. He goes, Tommy said, just wanted to thank you guys, which is Juice. He goes, just wanted to thank you. It was for the privilege and honor to spend with you guys last night. Thank you for the knowledge you gave me. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and Alex sucks.
Stop it! No, he did not. He did not.
Nah, bro. You know what? Hey, we talked about you in the beginning of the podcast, man.
Yeah, he did a
Because
good
I
job.
was goddamn fucking impressed.
Yeah, he did.
I was impressed, man. I was fucking impressed. So good job. Shouts out to Green Eyes on that one. He's his protege.
So
But stop looking at the waveforms. Everything's internal beat. Don't. This ain't a video games. Don't listen to those motherfuckers. Okay, Sketches like watch the waveforms. No, you don't watch anything. Feel it.
Just hit
Feel it.
spacebar.
Huh?
No waveforms.
Yeah, right. There you go. Yeah, they disappear. No,
So-
you hit the space bar. It goes to a different fucking. I hate that.
no, but like I was
I'm gonna
saying,
tape his laptop.
but no, like I was saying, like we talked about mental health in season 1, and everyone, and we had our points where we were just so overwhelmed with gigs that we had to not really take a break, but like figure out like, am I taking too many gigs on at the same time? So what? Well, we ain't gonna talk about you. we still gotta find this licensed therapist that we mentioned in
Nobody ever wants to
the
work with
first
me.
2 seasons.
They look at me. They be like, "You want me to work with this guy?"
We still got-
That's
we
gonna be
still-
like the beginning part of fucking Halloween. Remember?
we still have
You
to
know,
talk.
that with Michael Myers, you know, and the doctor, you know, in the beginning, they were
Still
like,
got-
"What's
yeah.
wrong with you, Michael?" And he's just sitting there staring at him.
We still gonna work on you, Al. But no, but like I was saying though, like everyone, it takes a toll on you. Your mental health takes a toll on you, especially in this industry and stuff like that. Especially working so damn much. I mean, unfortunately, look what happened with Avicii. So,
Oh, you know what, man? You can't.
and then on top
And,
of
and
that,
we talked about that
and
with
I-
V too.
and
Because
and DJ
you gotta
Lee.
understand something, bro. That these guys that you're owned by that fucking record label. You're owned. You have to do whatever the fuck they tell you. Okay, because your name's on that paper.
the man
You
did.
gotta understand something, dude. That he's away from his family. Yes, his name's Avicii. He's got a lot of shit. You don't understand. He is now a fucking slave. V said that when he was on the podcast. Pam said that. You're a slave to them, bro. Once you sign that contract, that's it. You're done. You have to. You need a certain amount of albums to fucking push. You need to do this, and you're constantly on the road. What about your family? That phone shit can only go so long. You know what I'm saying? And it gets played out after a while.
Like
You gotta understand.
When V was on the show, I mentioned it too. I use an example of Dom Dollar. His ass was on tour. He was on tour at a show almost every single weekend in 2024.
Yeah, it was,
That man didn't come home until like earlier this year.
I mean, what do people do? What do people do to calm their nerves? Right.
They
Well,
go
I mean,
back
you
to
know,
they go back to
which is the stupidest thing to do.
They go back to comfortability. They
Which-
try to go back.
No,
to
because
comfortability.
any drug, even drinking, that come down, especially with cocaine. Sorry, I've done it before, bro. And that come down is that door opens up and them demons come out like a motherfucker, bro.
Hey Stephanie, what's
I'm
up?
telling you. Hey, Stephanie, how are you, babe? I mean, you know, so it's a bad thing, bro. It's a bad thing. And then when you're coming down on that shit, bro, and then the demons come after you on top of your feelings, forget about it. Half the people can't take it. So what do? They're either gonna self-medicate again, or they're gonna turn around and take a toll on them. That's gonna take a toll on your psyche. Period. I mean, and then you have nowhere to stop you at that point. That's why a lot of people, when they commit suicide, they're always find drugs or alcohol, because there's no stopping you at that point. It's just it kind of pisses me off about this whole gateway about weed and shit. You know, weed doesn't do this. Weed's not a gateway. Shut the fuck up. Stop it.
I don't
It's
know.
do you know what the gateway is? The people you hang out with. That ass.
The people around you, mean?
Yep.
Is your surroundings?
Yep. Hey, Pound with 2Ds, what up, bro?
You think so?
Yeah, hell yeah. Because if it wasn't, dude, I've been
Well,
DJing
yeah.
for a long time, bro. If it
Okay,
wasn't for the
alright,
people that I
alright,
hung out with,
Okay.
I would have been
alright.
cool. I would, you know,
Okay.
unfortunately,
Alright.
they were the devil's advocates. I'm dead ass.
I mean, okay.
Because I didn't even know where to get it from,
I
to be honest with you.
I could agree.
And that was cocaine. So if anybody knows, or anybody needs to know, I didn't do anything, heroin, none of that shit.
I
But
could-
cocaine, and
I
I'm
could-
scared of needles.
I could agree with you there.
I will never shoot up. So
I could agree with you there.
Don't look at my toes.
It is the people that you hang.
it's the people that you hang out with, bro.
Yeah, people.
Because I'm gonna tell you, man. You know, it's the same thing with gangbanging, bro. I never gangbanged, never. Fuck gangbangers. But I'm sorry. I mean, you know, I've known.
Didn't people try to affiliate you with one?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. Why? Because I'm Hispanic. That's fucked up.
No, Al. I'm just
Wow.
saying, like, didn't people?
No,
think,
no.
didn't people think-
I didn't grow up in Humboldt Park. No.
Didn't you have to be in Humboldt Park?
Hey, I don't know. You affiliated me with gangs, so obviously.
No, I'm like, didn't people think that you were part of one?
No,
Oh, okay.
never.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you got checked all the time, but
Exactly. Didn't-
fuck out of here, bro.
Like people thought you were part of a gang, like you part of.
Bro,
Like,
I'm Hispanic, bro. It's a given.
No, where you live is probably was a given. I'm just saying, like people that like people think that you were like, you know,
Yeah,
part of
I
the-
mean,
part of the 2-6 or something. No, I'm playing.
no,
I'm kidding.
hey, bro, listen, bro.
I'm kidding,
the
I'm
way
kidding.
shit's happening right now, don't even affiliate me.
I'm kidding.
Don't even. Yeah,
I'm
no,
kidding,
that's fucking
I'm kidding.
racist as fuck.
I'm kidding.
But DJV, I mean, you know, we were just talking about it. Look at Justin Bieber.
Yeah, he
If
said
you follow
that Justin
exactly
Bieber,
what's happening
he
right
said
now.
Justin Bieber
But-
speaking about being overworked and stuck in contracts, showing how burnt out is becoming a serious problem in this industry.
Unfortunately, that is a very sore subject because I've been following that deeply. And he's just touching the surface on it. It was everybody else, man. It was everybody else in the background with Justin Bieber. If you followed, you know, Justin Bieber,
Yeah.
and obviously you know how his stardom showed up, you know, and who's he with and who's in jail right now?
Okay.
So, and the way they found this guy doing what he was doing to people is out. I mean, what were they doing? What was it? It's called Coochie.
I don't know.
The new drug that they came out with, some Coochie shit that he's got. Then he was mixing that with fucking cocaine on top of fucking alcohol and on top of liquid G and ecstasy, all at one time. Dude, that's enough to fucking kill you, bro. And that's thanks, P Diddy.
Oh my god.
It was him. It was him. And dude, sorry to say, man, but Usher's starting to get tossed in the mix because Usher was the one who signed Justin Bieber.
Oh, okay.
And Usher said it himself.
Usher's too busy trying to seduce married women. To be
Hey, let
with
him be what he wants to be, bro. I know pastors that do that shit.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
T.D. Jenks.
Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna go there.
Okay.
Supposedly, allegedly.
So, all right, Mark V. But it's good to know you're still on the right path with us, and
He would pick photography over everything.
you pick photographer with DJ.
That's awesome.
We're past that, but okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm just
I've talked to I've talked to Marquis about this actually. He's like, what do you see yourself doing in like 10 years, 20 years,
Yeah,
right?
took the questions out of my mouth.
Like, I don't see myself DJing for I'll probably be DJing for another maybe 10 years ish, right? But after that, it's like, all right, I'm getting older.
we all are, bro.
Yeah. But I'm getting older, but what should I do? Because I'm not going to be carrying like 40, 50 pounds, 60 pounds.
Why not?
I know you do.
Yeah, but why not?
I
Why
just
not?
don't see myself like because it's kind of like my body. I don't see my body can handle that in like the next 10. Right? I came from the military, man.
I know,
So-
and you're talking down about yourself. No, hell no.
No,
I
no,
could-
no.
And then you're Filipino, right?
Mm.
You motherfuckers, bro. You trust me. I see some Filipino dudes, fucking old men. They're like 80 years old, dude. They look like they're 30.
Oh, so,
All buffed up, bro. You don't stop that shit,
so
bro.
they don't age. That's what you're trying
No,
to say.
they don't.
They don't. Age.
They don't. No, they age like fine wine.
They age like fine wine.
That ass.
But no, I don't see myself DJing for
I think
another 10 years.
I think I said that. No disrespect, Al, but I think I said like I can't see myself 55 years old and still DJing at the club.
You know what? Tune in next month. Tune in next month. We're gonna have one of the
Next
fucking
month?
next month.
Or
Who's
next
gonna be
week?
here next month?
Or next week.
Next month. Next month.
Who the hell's on the show next month? Did we
Yeah.
recently book them?
Yeah, we booked. I booked him.
Okay.
Howard.
Oh, okay. That was in June.
Dude, Howard's what, pushing 60s?
Mm-hmm.
Even longer than that? And he's a part of the Marquis Show. You know Howard Wallace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met him, but I know.
You never met Howard?
No.
You gotta have, bro, trust me. He's a firecracker, bro. This
He's
guy's
a
amazing.
firecracker.
He's a firecracker, but I mean, he's still doing his thing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And he's constantly out there. And by the time you get into your 60s, bro, fucking dude, it's just virtual reality through glasses and turntables. Trust me, watch. I guarantee you ain't gonna be carrying shit, bro. I probably won't even have to leave our house. Thanks, TikTok. We're gonna have a VR fucking DJ like Tupac.
I just don't.
Shouts out to
like,
Tupac.
Like I said, I can't see myself 55 and still DJing at LG's with a bunch of like other.
And why not?
But because I can't see myself. Listen, I can't see myself being 55 still playing at LG's where the age range for LG's is anywhere between 21 and 37 or something like that. I can't do that. Music by then. Music's goddamn changing and stuff like that. Next thing you know, a song is like 2 minutes long.
Yes.
Because we live in this instant
Microwave society.
microwave society where people want everything hot and now and stuff like that. And probably TikTok by then.
Everybody wants everything hot now.
TikTok by then will be a thing of the past and stuff. Like I can't see myself being that age and still DJ.
You hear that?
Shout out
you hear that,
to
Miracle?
Shout out
He's talking
to
shit about you, Miracle.
stupid. Shout out to people like
Miracle.
Miracle and
Wallace.
and Howard and I don't know. I just can't.
KC. And the Sunshine Band.
See, I just can't see myself being.
KC
at
still
that.
mixes.
Maybe I'll do private events when I get to that age, but I don't clubs and stuff like
So-
that.
so wait a minute, wait a minute,
It'll
wait.
be weird for me. It'll be weird. Look,
Wow, what are you trying to say, motherfucker?
I'm just saying.
I'm almost 50, bro. And I'm still in the clubs.
we ain't gonna talk about you right now, but
Well, no, let's talk about me. Talk about me. What's wrong with me?
We ain't gonna talk about
What's
it.
wrong with me? Is it the gray?
What?
Is it the gray hair?
Shut up.
Do I
It
look,
had
do I
nothing
look
to-
creepy over
It
there?
had nothing to do gray hair or
No,
anything.
then what you talking?
Can you see yourself? Well, you probably could see yourself 55 and still playing at a club or stuff like that. I don't know. I just
I
can't
mean,
see
bro,
it.
there's other avenues
You
though
look
to
like- you
DJing.
look
You
like-
could you could do the roller skating rink.
Yeah,
You could-
that's what
you
I'm
could-
saying.
You could do
like
Carnival
I said,
cruises.
Like I said, I can still do.
Your kids are already. Well, you have no kids, so
I
you
have
don't
no
have to
kids,
worry
but
about.
like I said,
I have no legs either.
Like I said, I could do private. I could probably do more private events, and I think I'll do that. I think when I get to that age, I'll probably shift over to do more private
But-
events than the club.
You can turn around. You can
I can't
retire.
be-
You can
I
go to
can't-
fucking. You can go back to Jamaica. You can go to the motherland and start working at a resort, being a DJ for the resort,
I can't see myself
a
being.
party planner.
I can't be a 55, 56-year-old.
Who said that you had to DJ? You could still be. You could be the boss.
I could be the. Yeah, I
You could be the
be-
event planner
I
for
could be
one
the
of these
event
big
planner.
companies.
I could probably be. Yeah, you're right. I could probably.
You got
be,
so much equipment. You could fucking make your own company. Well, you have your own company. Now all you have to do is hire a couple Mexicans. I'm sorry.
I can't. You stupid. You're right. I could probably.
Got him.
I could probably do something else besides DJing. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, be in the industry.
That could be in the industry in some.
And anytime
capacity.
you want to come out, you go dust that shit off.
I can't see myself being at that age and play for like a 21 a bar or a club that serves alcohol to 21 to 37-year-olds. You look
Why
like
not?
you look like a creep.
You are a creep.
Shut
No,
up.
you're already fucking. You already fit the narrative.
You look like a creep playing for the younger crowd.
No,
and
that's
stuff
Peter
like that.
Ramos's doppelganger.
So let's
All
go.
right, so let me ask you a question.
Wait,
Here's my thought.
before
Hold on, wait. Would you ever sell your gear? All of it, every single,
No,
every cable, all the way down to the cable.
No, I'll probably still rent them out. You just said I could work in the industry at some capacity, right?
I'm saying, okay, cool.
So I'll probably just continue to rent.
Okay, but
rent out
all
my
right,
gear.
so that's Plan B, and I'm not talking about the pill. Plan A. Plan A. If you went to Plan A and you quit and you retired completely,
probably won't quit. I'll probably just shift my focus on private events.
so it's like golfing for you now.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fuck. You're
I
never gonna
can't-
stop DJing.
Like I said, I'll probably just focus more on more private events. Do more weddings or bar
So
weddings
don't
or-
walk around the question.
weddings.
Would you quit DJing? Or would you
I wouldn't
pick it up
quit.
on a Sunday?
I wouldn't quit.
Like golfing.
I wouldn't quit. I just answered your question. I wouldn't quit. I would just shift my focus on doing
Okay,
more
so
private
don't
events.
say you'll quit.
No, I
'cause you're not
didn't
a quitter.
say. I didn't say
No,
that.
you did. You said you would.
I just
Yeah,
said I
you
can't
said
s-
I'd be done.
Well, okay, yeah, but I just can't see myself playing at the bar or a club with the
And
demographics
if they
much
ask
younger
you?
than me.
If they ask you, you say no.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I know you won't say no. You'll jump at that shit, bro. You'll
They'll probably look at
Hey,
me.
you have wheelchair accessibility.
If they ask,
You have handicap parking over there.
my short answer to your question would probably be no. I probably wouldn't turn it down because they probably see something in me as to why they want me to play at their club so badly. So that's probably. So that's my answer right there.
I mean, dude. I mean, you know,
Let's go
it's
through-
kind of throwing shots at Bill and Julie and them.
I was gonna go through the
That's
comment.
fucked up,
let me
dude.
go through the comments. So Gio just commented. He said that everyone had a limit and goal. Whenever life takes you, just be happy that you had a chance to do what you've done. Take care of your health as best as possible and keep living. Tommy Delgado said, "I'm 52. I'm just starting." Stephanie just said, "At the rate bars and clubs are going to be, bars and clubs going, there might be need for DJs. Thanks to Al." DJ V said, what's the real reason DJ stopped? Could be age, no gigs, lack of talent, or maybe they never loved it. Sometimes it's kids, health, or life pulling them in another direction. But beyond that, maybe the passing wasn't just real. And then Sue commented, like you just said, Julian Jumpin and Mickey Oliver is still killing it.
How old is Mickey?
I don't know.
He's got to be in his 60s. I believe he's in his 60s.
Nah.
Yeah. And Mickey's older than the other guys are.
Book him. Book him on the show.
I'm trying, bro. You act like I got his fucking number on speed dial, dude. I can't even find my Rolodex anymore.
And then Pound commented and said, Pound said, go where the money's at, do what you love.
I like how you got that. He got that.
And then, DJ V, he's throwing out ages for these DJs. He said Carl Cox is 62, David Guetta is 57,
See,
Tiesto's 55, Armin Van Helden's 54.
I didn't want to put him out there, but what about Robbie the Eduardo?
Okay, Fast Eddie.
That said he's in his 60s.
Okay.
He doesn't look like it, though.
He does not look
does
like
not
it.
look
He
like
does
it.
not look like
Drugs
it.
are good for the body sometimes.
Wow. Wow.
I'm not saying anything. It could have been asprin. It's a drug. Drugs are good. Drugs are real good.
So Fast Eddie said it's the love of music.
And not only
As
that,
long
you know
as you
what?
could relate to the music. That's
I
what
got to
he
give it
said.
to Fast Eddie. I got to give it to Fast Eddie because he is not stuck in his ways. He's not stuck in his ways. He goes through new music. He plays a lot of
does.
shit.
He does.
He knows his equipment, and he steals tricks from it.
Fast Eddie, stupid. Fast Eddie could play Sexy Red and Glorilla in one night.
Yeah, no, and know who they are.
And know, and know who they are.
And know who they are because there's a lot of DJs out there that don't know who Gorilla is.
And know who they are. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
absolutely
You're right.
correct.
You're right.
I mean, especially with these new artists coming out, man.
You're right.
There's some of these people that are coming up to me asking me who some of these guys are. I can't even fucking say their names. I need Rosetta Stone.
So
I need Rosetta Stone for that.
So Bad Boy Bill's 56 years old as DJ V coming, and then for sure the Hot Mix 5, they're older. But then here's my thing, and I'm not.
Damn, Gino, they're talking. No.
Here's the thing though, and I'm not throwing, you know, shade on the Hot Mix 5 or anything like that. But they're a dope DJ in their right, no doubt about it. Julian, same thing. Mickey Mixing Oliver, you know, all of them. They're all good DJs. But again,
Good, great.
they're all great DJs.
Goats.
They're GOAT status.
Okay, good. I
But
just wanted
but at the same time, where do they mostly play for? Festivals or any
big events, yeah.
or big events. Once in a while they do
deserve
bars.
it, though.
Once in a while they do bars and clubs, but they do it for the older crowd.
So do you.
Didn't-
You're selective on where you want to go. You're
Yes.
selective on what you want to do.
Correct. So you won't.
That's the American way, homie.
So
Slavery's been abolished.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, bro.
You're not gonna see the Hot Mix 5 or Julian play at LGs. That's what I'm trying to get at. They'll play at the older crowd
Do you
bars.
think Julian knows Gorilla is?
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does know who Glorilla is.
I thought Julian's kind of stopped. Kind
No,
of still.
he was just at the casino on
He
Saturday.
was at Lotus.
That was 2 weeks ago.
No, that was
No,
last. That was
this
this
past
past
weekend.
Saturday with Urge.
Was he?
Yeah, he was there Saturday. You were there Friday.
You were there Friday.
I thought he was like kind of slowing down with the.
No,
Well,
that was because of politics.
He
I
was-
believe
No, he was there.
it was politics.
Julian-
No,
what-
because they want me
So-
over at
Lotus.
Lotus.
You know why? Because you're Filipino.
My God.
I'm telling. That's all they hire.
He's stupid. No,
The only one that's not Filipino is Julian. That's it. Sorry, Q. I love you, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. I'm calling. Am I right or wrong?
Huh?
Am I right or wrong?
said no.
Am I right or wrong?
Both
Okay,
of them are
cool.
Filipino.
So prime example, right? A couple of prime examples, like Mark V just
I won't take either one.
so
on
Mark
Friday.
so Mark V
Eddie.
just said Lotus, right? Julian played at Lotus
That's it.
uh,
Or Saturday.
Saturday night. What was the demo over at Lotus? Ain't no 21-year-olds or 37-year-olds.
Wow.
They were all past their
Wow.
40s.
So this is a Cocoon
Not
movie.
even.
So you're saying you watched
At-
Cocoon to part 2?
Well, you were there Friday, Mark
That
V.
crowd is just so weird, to be
It
honest.
is, yeah, it is.
That's a multi. But you're in the middle of a casino,
Yeah,
dude. I mean,
you got,
dude.
you got 21 plus just in there.
Yeah,
And then you have the older crowd.
You just
that-
finished watching Cocoon.
Shut up. But I'm saying that. And then here's another example. When we went to Club Romo Daytime.
There was some younger people in there.
That's a lie because I kept
Really?
You think so, Al?
Yeah, I saw a lot of young kids in there.
Really? Because I'm the one who I'm the one who kept on saying throughout the
Maybe
whole
they
time.
drove their grandparents
You
there, but I'm fucking around.
I'm the one who kept on saying when I was there that this is out of my age range. That's what I kept on saying. I said that though.
Yeah, when you were standing next to me, Pound and fucking Point.
Okay, y'all
looking
older
at
than me,
us.
right?
Yeah, by like 6 years. Calm down.
Oh please. But at
Bro, you
10
act like
at
you were at a retirement
at
community,
10
dog.
I'm not saying that.
Gino,
but
you hear
at-
this shit, Gino?
Stupid, but at 10 more years, you talking about all the time that I'm the chosen one because I know the history, I know the music and stuff like that.
I never said that. Tibble said that.
Stupid. But what I'm saying though, and
Tibble said that. I'm going to get into trouble.
prime example at Romo Daytime when we
Actually,
went.
yesterday. Don't play anything past 95. What the hell did you do?
I didn't play anything past 95. Why did I play? Why did I play over? You said don't play anything under 95,
Yeah.
and I didn't play anything under 95. Everything I played was up
Open up
tempo.
your goddamn fucking your history.
Okay, well,
I guarantee you played a couple things from like 89,
No.
91. Yeah, you did.
No.
Yeah, you shut up.
I played trap.
Tommy, talk to this guy.
So I got a question for y'all. Do you?
No, we're not a marriage counselor. Not
No. But do you guys? How you sort your crates? Like, kind
I don't. I don't.
No,
He doesn't sort his crates.
I go through all crates.
just all of it.
Yep.
I
Whatever's there.
have a bunch of crates. I just do like club. I have club and I do it by genres. Club anthems or
Stephanie,
I
don't
just
say
play
that.
hip hop or
He's gonna want one.
throwbacks or
We get
I do it.
discount on gas with our AA
mostly
credit card.
mostly my crates is sorted by genres and stuff like that.
Hey, you remember that part in House Party? You remember House Party 1?
Mm-hmm.
You remember House Party 1 with Kid and Play?
Mm-hmm.
Right, you remember? Remember when they were getting chased by the black guy and then this guy from
Full Force?
Yeah, Full Force.
Yeah.
Full Sonic Force, the DJ from there. Just playing the Dusties for these Dusties.
Tommy did say I did play hip house. I did play hip house.
Yeah, you did.
But
You played more than Hip House.
see, no, okay. Let's go through these comments real quick because I think I'm getting blasted real quick.
Yeah, with your
So-
AA part.
So Dance Mania had a
RP
party on Saturday. Video shows 21 to 34 ish. See, because juke music, ghetto house music. It's it's. I feel like
It's
it's
a selective taste.
well, yeah, but it's it's for everybody in my opinion. That's my opinion.
Oh.
Gio said that but they're all with all these DJs earn a lot of people's respect. These were mixes, tape era. They used to all buy their tapes and been on the radio. And what are the current DJs doing to gain their status?
That's
And then Stephanie said our AARP can get you discounts. So, and then Gio said, Sue said that Gino Rockerone was only 52, but Saturday has a lot of youngins.
You gotta understand, but you gotta understand
Probably-
something.
maybe-
And I said this already.
Maybe I didn't walk the room that whole night.
No, because you just like you're hearing, you're selective on what you look at and what you see.
Okay, so I again,
Just apologize and call it a day.
Romo.
Say I'm sorry.
Club Romo
I'm
was
sorry.
Club Romo
I
was
didn't look around.
Club Romo was amazing, no doubt about that. I don't take that away.
That hurt me.
I'm sorry, but it was.
I'm fucking around.
I'm not apologizing because it's not. It wasn't.
I'm
I'm
just fucking
not.
around.
I'm not throwing it as a diss. I'm just saying that it was a dope event. And like I said, I told you when I told Pound, I'm like, I don't feel like this is like out of my age range and stuff like that. But I respect and appreciate the music. But Al, majority of the people that was there was like in their past 40. Even the first Romo event that we went there, it was the same thing. And then when we walked around the whole crowd, everyone kept on saying, "Hey, what's up, Al? What's up?" Like it was a reunion for you.
Yeah, but some of those people are younger than me. They just know me because I know older siblings.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Because you probably did their private event or something like that.
No, I DJed a lot for them. I grew up. You got to understand something, bro. That just because you got, and we said this many times, and we've talked about this again in the past. But you got to understand that our kids. My daughter's now 28. My oldest is 28. When she was growing up, she listened to her dad DJing old school house music. So that stays nostalgia. Like when I was growing up, when I was growing up, my dad was a big Beatles fan. You know, he loved the old school 60s and 70s rock. You know, and that's what I grew up on. So now I can hear Africa and I'll hear Journey or I'll hear something out of the blue. I don't know, Black Betty.
Black Betty.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not trying to be racist. That's the name of the song by a white crew. But Black Betty, I'll hear that. A lot of people don't know that song. You know, a lot of these. Even DJs would be like, Black Betty, what the fuck? They'd be like, you talking about Black Beatles. Not Black Beatles.
Not Black Beatles, Black Betty.
No, Black Betty, bro. Not Black Betty, and they'll look at me like, what the fuck? It's like, how do you not know this music, bro?
Right.
I mean, this is nostalgia. I mean, you got to understand something. Know your crap before you know, just like everybody says. And these kids, they'll go. Me and Point dealt with that. These girls were young, and I had to ask. They were on one of Kelly's boats for a house event. And I was like, and they were beautiful white girls, and I'm sitting here and they had to be under 25. I'm like, I'm sorry, I got to ask. This is for House of Freestyle, right? She was like, I love freestyle. I was like, really? I was like, name. And I said, name one artist of freestyle. Oh, Johnny O, Stevie B, Cynthia, Sapphire, Little Susie. I mean, she started calling them. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, okay, you're welcome. There you go.
So
whatever you need.
So what you're saying is what you're saying is basically based on what their parents grew up listening to. That's what pretty much what you're
Thank
saying.
you to the internet too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, thank you to the internet too. And like I said, friends have influences.
Yeah,
You know,
I get it. Yeah, it's based on what you know. What
and
the
some of this
parents
new
was
music,
listening
this,
to.
this new music
Cause
that's
shit.
coming out right now, these kids are looking at it like we are. Like, what the fuck is
Because
what?
I remember I played freestyle.
Pink Pony? What the fuck?
I remember I played freestyle at LG's, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it was during the dinner time, and a woman, a girl came up to me. She was like, "What you doing playing my mom's music in here?" I'm like,
You're like, cause your mom's hot.
playing
I'd be like,
freestyle.
cause I might be your dad.
I was playing that. But even Pound just commented. He said when at the Roma event, like majority of the people are past 40.
Shut up, Pound.
So
He wasn't looking either. He was too busy
But
with his
you-
phone in the air.
you stupid. But like you said, even like you comment sometimes, like I'm an old soul. So it's. Like,
I mean, you know what? It's not that you're an old soul. It's that
oh,
you
I'm
guys.
not old soul now.
No, you're not. You are an old soul, but you have an open mind. A lot of guys don't. You know what I'm saying? And we were talking about that yesterday at fucking sketches event because again, people don't want to open up their eyes to different music.
I don't feel old, Gio, but yeah,
He feels fucking old.
I don't feel old at all.
Yeah, once he gets off the couch, your bones cracking and shit. Look at him, look at him, look at him. He had to take a deep breath when he did that.
You idiot. So, Mark V, we went on this whole train.
Well, Mike's an old soul with us, bro. So fuck you, bro. Leave him alone. He's a part of this crew.
I know.
He's over 35, right?
He turned 35 Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. Happy
happy-
pre. I almost said
happy
belated,
birthday.
but pre-birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, see, I remember. That was a nice segue. I remember. But
So
you're only 34?
Yeah, right now, 34.
Dick, fuck you.
I'm 37.
Oh, I hate you. Shut up, man. You're old. You're over the hill.
I'm old.
You're over the hill.
So
Oh, my daughter.
so-
My daughter actually. She actually I talked to Alexis the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "Dad, we gotta start playing your over the hill party."
that big 5-0 coming.
Yeah, the cops. So we used to call 5-0s cops.
So Mark V. So we went on this train, and then so basically we're gonna return back to home base. So basically in the next 10,
He ain't going nowhere.
15 years,
He
ain't gonna go no. You don't think he's going
I
anywhere?
guarantee. No.
You don't know that?
I guarantee he's not. He's got a passion for this shit. I see it. I've seen it in his eyes. How many times have you left? And you came back?
Twice?
3 or 4?
Times?
How many times have you left and came back?
You took a break
Probably 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Me and Mark talked, dude. Me and Mark talked a long time ago. You might have been joking. I better when we talk. And that's when everything gets put on the table, bro. All right,
That one time Adobe had to fill in for you.
You feel it for Al?
No, the day
Wow.
I got kicked out of the booth from
Oh
Abe.
yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah,
too.
because the fucking sound system didn't work.
Yeah.
This guy comes up, he's with his headphones. Hey, I'm here to take your place. What? I'm fired? What the? No, you gotta go fix the sound system. Okay, no problem.
over at Park
Yeah,
Tavern.
I came back and fucking this guy's juking. I'm like, dude, I don't even want to do it anymore. I felt like this. I felt like fucking Tommy yesterday. I don't even want to go on anymore. Fuck these guys.
So I mean, you know, it's
He ain't going
basically-
nowhere.
He ain't going nowhere.
He ain't going
You
nowhere.
don't know that.
We're gonna be DJing all at the fucking old age home.
Well, he like he said, he had that conversation with Marquis and Calvin. So, you know, it's
And those two pushing, you okay, right?
exactly.
You ain't
So
going nowhere, homie. You ain't going nowhere, dog. You ain't going nowhere.
we-
You ain't going nowhere.
he got he
He's gonna be DJing with a camera.
He
on his, you know.
reignited his passion for DJing. So
That's what I said. He's not going
he's
anywhere.
not going anywhere.
I know. He was full of shit when he said he'd take the camera first.
You really think so?
I guarantee it. I heard a little bit of fucking sarcasm in the back of his voice. when he said
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Just a little bit. He ain't going nowhere.
All right.
He's got his two passions right now: photography,
Really, and
video.
DJing.
Actually, 3, according to you: videography, photography, and DJing. Those are his 3 passions. Dude, he's gonna be fucking making money fucking for the rest of his life doing that shit. Who is it?
He's still in the industry in some capacity.
Absolutely. Boom. See, I got your back, bro. I speak Mark V. I got you.
Speak Mark V.
I speak Mark V.
Okay, Mark V. I'm gonna ask Mark V some questions. Like
You want me to
normally-
speak for you?
Stupid. We normally ask at the end of the show. So we're gonna ask. I know that we towards the end of the show last time we asked you some questions towards the end of the show. We're gonna ask some of those questions again, but I added some more since the last time you were on the show. So, growing up, who was your favorite DJ?
Growing up, flip side.
Okay. Sue says happy birthday to Mark V.
And Sue, shout out to your
Thank you,
grandson
Sue.
on the Hypnotic Tango. I love that song too. It's my go-to.
What is your favorite DJ setup, or what's your DJ rider? If you had a DJ rider.
I would say the CJ 2000s,
Okay.
the Nexus, and then the 900 Nexus.
Okay.
So yeah, I can't do the 3000s.
I hate him. I don't
I
like him either.
just
Good
don't
job.
like them.
I like you.
So the 900 Nexus or the Nexus?
He's
2?
the only
And-
ones that like the 3000s.
I mean, for me, both.
Both?
To be honest.
Garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, the Carryman, they have the 900 Nexus, so that's how I was asking.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, he's got the 810.
810.
887, whatever the fuck that mixing board is.
Oh, A9.
Yeah, it's not even
Or
a
the,
fucking.
or
it's
the
not-
V10.
it's not-
The
yeah,
V10.
You saw that?
The V10.
He's got the Mark V10. You ever heard of that one? That's, fucking A-Track's got his. He got the Mark V10. That's his. Thanks, Pioneer.
What's your favorite genre of music to play?
We love you too, Sue.
Can I say though?
Country. You know I'm country.
As long as it ain't house, because you're gonna start asking.
Nah,
Well,
but-
dude, I mean,
You gotta start asking the
it's
problem
mind blowing. It's mind blowing. You look at him and be like, "Guy's fucking rocking country." Look at you, this guy's rocking norteños. You see the Hispanic, he's playing fucking hip hop. What the fuck? And EDM. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? It's like a complete. You know what I'm
Right,
saying, right?
right,
Am I
right.
right or wrong?
Yeah.
I mean, most Hispanic guys are playing fucking like EDM and hip hop and top 40 shit. And then you look at the Asian guy, he's playing country, and you look at the black guy, and he's playing fucking norteños and bachata and all that other shit. What the
I
fuck?
had no choice.
You had no legs either.
Whatever.
I got no legs.
What is your favorite? What is your favorite venue to play in the past or in the
Get
current,
that out of your mouth,
or
Tommy.
in the current present?
Like I said last time, Forum in Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle. Yep. If you had to do an opening DJ set, who would you like to open up for?
DJ Conflict.
Yes, he mentioned that too.
I checked him out too. That's why. He's pretty dope. He was
Yeah.
pretty dope.
He's a good DJ.
Yeah, he's
Just in time. What's going on, sir?
dope. Justin, what up, bro?
Justin.
He's not just in time. Shows on server. Get it?
All right. This
Sorry.
one. This one I tailored to you, Mark V. Do you prefer to do, if you had to do on a typical Saturday night, would you prefer to do the private events? I'm sorry. Would you prefer to do the clubs and the bars, or a photo gig? On a
To be honest,
on a Saturday night.
a photo gig.
Okay. All right.
I think Giovanni just 2 shots at you.
What you mean? He said you should move to New York. Y'all gonna be playing a whole lot more.
Throwing shots at you, bro.
And then Just in Time commented and said white dude playing Vaughn and Lil Durk.
You know, I noticed that too.
Right,
Thanks a lot, bro.
Right. That is true. 'Cause
Yeah,
he
and
dropped
then you
that-
got
he
white.
dropped
You
that
got
battle.
you got straight milkman playing fucking juke music. Where the fuck is this
chocolate.
world coming from? Where are we going with this shit?
Right.
Sounds like a joke.
music. Like Sue said, music is life.
Yeah, to some people.
Here's a new one for you, Mark V. Even didn't ask you last time. What is your favorite track right now?
Shit.
Should be all time.
Shut up.
Should be all time. We're gonna go with all
I
time.
forgot the artist, but it's called Obsessed. It's a country track.
Oh, okay.
Go figure.
All right.
Go figure. Go figure. Thanks for getting me in trouble. Thanks for getting all of us in trouble. Fucker.
Here's an,
Damn fucker.
here's another one.
The Asian guy he plays country for me. That's your problem. Sounds like a you problem.
Here's another.
Love you, Laura.
Here's another one for you that's new. What is your favorite record pull right now?
Club Killers.
Club Killers. Okay.
I use it a lot.
Okay.
Shit, man.
What?
Just broke my heart.
Oh, okay.
I'm fucking around.
And the part 2 to that question: how many record pulls are you on?
2.
Okay. All right.
I do something with another person, so we kind of
Okay.
like share pools.
Share pulls. Okay.
You weren't supposed to say that out loud.
What
No,
you
you're
mean?
gonna have the feds at your house.
Right. And this one's a new question. So you are sitting. No, I'm sorry. You're at Rosebud's Italian Restaurant on Rush, and if you had a chance to sit down and talk to another DJ, living or dead, who would it be?
I would say Avicii.
Okay. You're the second person who said that. All right.
And can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Are you getting sponsored by Rosebud to say that
No,
every
no,
time?
no.
Can't you just say restaurant?
I
Can't you be in the back of some restaurant, you know, and
I
you
chose
wanted to
Ita-
meet?
I like
I don't know
Italian.
why you wanted to give out the address too.
I like the Italian restaurant.
Okay, that's
I like
fine. You
Rosebud.
can, how about just say Italian restaurant?
It's nice and intimate, so I really.
All right, cool, awesome, sweet. I don't know of Rosebud, so it means nothing to
You
me.
never been to Rosebud?
Never.
You never been to Rosebud's?
No.
Good place.
Well, that's awesome, but not everybody's been there.
What Giovanni said would be cool with your wife, Al. She loves country too. Have at Players.
Too late. You're
Why?
late.
You could have him at Players. He like Mark V.
Yeah, bro. Fucking this guy's too busy for me.
Really?
Yeah.
You say you talk to him all the time.
We used to.
We used to talk.
We used to talk a lot, man. He doesn't like me anymore.
Oh please.
He moved to bigger and better things.
Gio said, "Hey,
He's got Marquis and fucking. Come on, man, Cal. You think he wants to talk to me? Yeah, right. Fuck out of here, kid. He's like, yeah, that meme with the DJ in the face. You know, the guy in the face with the girl that's me on the bottom. No, I'm joking.
Gio said that Mark V would be great
but
with your
we
wife.
got
She loves
close.
country.
We did.
No, starting at when we were still doing Park Tavern.
Oh.
Yeah, and then a little bit before that, Adobe. So we started getting close.
Yeah.
Just
My boy.
Justin
Let's go.
Time said he's on BPM Supreme in DJ City. I'm on too many pulls at the moment, so I'm not gonna say where I'm at. Another question for you: what is your DJ's pet peeve? What pisses you off as a DJ?
That's what I said, V.
We talked about it.
Yeah,
Drinking while DJing,
drinking while
but
DJing,
also getting fucked up while DJing.
Yeah, there's a difference between getting fucking annihilated and not being able to do your job, Alex, versus just getting fucking buffed out and,
Why you
still be
mention-
coherent.
why you mention
Because
it?
you're the one who said it.
Okay.
You were the one. There was one time I blacked out in the
I
DJ
know.
booth.
And also,
Calling a spade a
another
spade.
one with that, not showing up to your gig.
Why are you looking at me? I always showed up. I always showed up. You got
Yeah.
you're the one who kicked me out.
No, but they're just.
Or how about double bookings?
There's just one.
He's talking.
I was talking shit.
He's talking shit about me because a couple weeks ago I was supposed to be I was booked to do Happy Camper Old Town, and another DJ, Mark Jara, he walked in while I was setting up. He's like, "Hey, I'm DJing here." I'm like, "Wait, I'm booked to DJ here too." So they had to figure out who was booked first. Mark Jara was booked first. So I had to go home.
I would have done like we did yesterday.
Wait, what this with?
Who wants to go first? Paper, rock, scissors.
Well, no, Mark's booked through another agency.
Was this the company we work for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you guys both work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, 2 agencies got 1 bar? So how's that work?
That's what it seems. That's what it looks like to me because
Yeah.
Mark Jar doesn't work with the agency that we both work for. So when I saw him walking in, I'm like, he's like, I'm DJing. I'm like, I'm DJing too. I'm like, hold on. I'm like,
Why
what
don't
the
you
hell
take the
happened?
left? I'll take the right.
Stupid.
Split it.
Right. Explain how that's working with the Opus Quad. Opus Quad got 1 output.
Sounds like a you problem.
Right.
I got my other control in the car. As long as it's got an auxiliary, we're all right.
Right. Another one. What's your DJ's worst fear?
Like when I'm DJing,
Mm-hmm.
computer shut down.
Yeah.
That's ever happened here?
It's
Yeah.
happened to me.
Okay.
It happened to
I
him.
was going to be like, you, it's
Yeah.
never happened here?
It happened when he was
No, I know. I
at
just asked-
Medusa's.
Oh, Medusa's? Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Medusa's, and then there's also one more in Lincoln Park. I forgot the place called. But yeah, I was DJing. Computer shut down. Like, I was like, "What the fuck?" So I
Did you
had
forget
turn-
to plug it in? Or?
Huh? No. It was on the charger and everything, but it's just shut down. I was like, "What the fuck?"
You know, it's crazy because, and I'm not talking shit about Club Killers, but Club Killers messed up my laptop once.
Did it?
What, they sent you, you downloaded a crop file or something?
Yeah, it was actually a crop file. It
Oh,
was
wow.
yep. Oh,
Wow.
yeah, and it booted me out at Park Tavern.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So that's why you say Club Killers?
I love their work. I just won't download anything from them anymore after that.
That one incident.
Bro, that one incident could have cost you your job,
I
dude.
get it. I get it.
You know?
I get it.
I mean,
get
you
it.
know, not a lot of clubs are as cool as everybody. And
Man,
I'm sorry to tell you, but I get nightmares when I hear boo.
man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And that frustrates you. And that 30 seconds that it took to reboot your shit feels like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Man, I could agree with you there, but I remember. Okay, so quick story. So I remember.
Like a kick in the nuts.
So I remember back in 2011 or something like that, I was playing an Entourage, and I got booked to play upstairs at Entourage, and the manager, I'm not gonna say her name, but I was setting up, and my hard drive wasn't connected to my computer for some odd reason, and she was looking at me the whole time. I had to figure out what was going on.
Yeah.
And
Because they don't have house sound.
no.
It's complete dead silence.
And she was so upset because I couldn't get my computer to work. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, I don't know.
And that was probably your last time you ever called.
No, I got invited back to play back at Entourage, but then she had a snarky comment when I was setting up. She was like, "I hope your hard drive works this time." I was like, "Wow."
I hope you can shut the fuck up this time.
Stupid.
I hope you go mind your own business this time. How about that?
I was like, "Wow."
My hard drive just doesn't like you.
And the second time was the last time I played over at Entourage. But this time I was booked to play downstairs at Entourage. When I came back the second time. So, a couple more questions, Mark. Who is your Mount Rushmore of DJs? Your top 4 DJs?
Did you know the Mount Rushmore was all Republican? All the presidents on there Republicans?
We're not gonna go down that rabbit
I'm just saying.
We're not gonna go down.
Fun fact.
We're not gonna go down that rabbit hole.
Fun fact.
I gotta put 3 Filipinos on there. Flip side, Marquis, Calvin, and then the last one, Conflict.
That is so racist. That is so fucking racist. I love the top. They're great in my book, but that was fucking pretty racist. Not even gonna lie. Love you, Cal. Love you all. I love all 3 of those guys. Those guys are true brothers to me. I love them to death. But that was pretty fucking racist. You wouldn't like it if I had fucking, you know.
Oh my god! And then the last question, as we said last time you were here in 2023, any advice to upcoming DJs this time around?
Stay humble.
Stay humble.
Yeah.
Stay humble.
Don't go talking shit about other DJs.
Come on, man. You're taking all the fun out of the game now, bro. I don't even want to DJ after that anymore. Boo.
I mean, yes, they'll probably be talking shit about you, but
Be the bigger person.
yeah,
That
basically.
skin's brown because shit rolls downhill.
Shut up, Al.
Boo!
Oh god. All right. Be humble.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Actually, that one guy who actually fucking he was a club DJ somewhere, I guess Vegas, and his computer shut down, and he's actually rapping while he actually rebooted it.
Oh wow.
And they didn't even nobody even flinched because you know some of those clubs they'll drop and they'll let the people sing.
They'll drop the music. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I was just reading Gio's comment. He said Illinois be on some dumb shit. When to a DJ gear goes down, New York just start making their own beat, start freestyling, and while you reboot.
That's God forbid you have the right crowd for it.
True.
Because a lot of those people would be so fucking drunk they'll be like, "What the fuck?"
True.
You'd be playing music like who did that? Somebody just was. Oh, you told me that some fucking girl. Can you play some fucking Taylor Swift, bitch? Open your eyes. Listen. Look at the video. That's Taylor. That's Taylor. I'm playing it right now as you speak. Dumbass.
This happened at Ale House this past weekend. Dude came up to me. He's like, "Can you play Justin Bieber?" While I'm playing Justin Bieber's "Yummy."
Peaches.
No,
Peaches.
he literally came up to me on stage. He was like, "Can you play Justin Bieber?" I'm
They're
like,
allowed on stage?
that's the thing. I was trying to tell him to get off, but he was like, "Can you play Justin Bieber?" I'm like, "I'm playing Justin Bieber's Yummy." There's the video for it right there as I'm playing because I could video mix over at Ale House. And I'm
You
like,
got the yummy.
I'm like, really? Don't you? And he's like, no.
He doesn't have MTV.
he was like, can you play something else by Bieber? I'm like, maybe later.
I would have been like, sorry.
And
Got him. I'd have been like, sorry.
It's funny you say that because during my Benny Blanco set, I actually did play Justin Bieber Sorry. And then I also played Justin Bieber Somebody to Love with Usher because Blanco produced those 2 songs. So it's interesting.
Interesting.
So Gio said he wanted Justin Bieber's Baby.
Who, you or him? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
singing it too. All right.
That's kind of racist, too. She
What?
said no Swift for her.
No Swift for me. I mean, I can't.
I
Stand,
love Swiffers.
I can't stand.
I'm a Swiffer.
You like the Swiffer? You like the Swiffer?
They're the mop.
The mop.
I
not-
love them, bro.
not
They're
Taylor
the
Swift?
shit. Fuck the
God.
Swifties. I like the Swifters.
Mark V. Any last words before we
And
get
then
out
you're
of
not
here?
gonna die, bro. Promise.
no.
He knows karate though. I don't fuck with him.
Wow.
He does. Army, the military, Marines. They train you.
No hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I know how it works. That's why nobody fucks with a Marine. Fafo.
Any last words, Mark V? Any last words?
I would just say stay humble and be true to yourself.
All
And pick up photography and videography if you want to know second hobby. It's a little expensive, but just hey, it works. It works.
Find your passion, man.
And
An expensive passion.
I
too.
mean-
shit. I think I'll go back to drinking for this.
but see,
I'll pretend I'm a millionaire.
but see, Mark V did fine. He what's the word I'm looking for with Mark V?
He's an entrepreneur.
He rediscovered his passion when after that conversation he
So did
had
Michael
with-
Jackson.
Huh?
It's a joke, but
Oh,
I said
oh.
you forget it.
No, but he rediscovered his passion when he had the conversation with Marquis and Calvin.
No, it wasn't. No,
Come on, he said it like he had to.
that,
He had to sit down.
that was not. That was.
You don't think
that
so?
was all a mental thing, bro. Those guys are dope. Both of those guys are dope. They're not gonna.
They
let
put
this guy-
that. They planted.
They're not
that,
gonna make him. They're not
They
gonna let
planted
Mark
that
V
seed.
quit.
They planted that seed in his ear to think about it.
Break your fucking legs if you leave. I'll fuck your ass up. I know where
Sue says she thanks you for your service.
Yes, we all do. Thank you very much.
Appreciate
Yeah.
you, Sue. Thank you.
He's a veteran.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Shouts out to Fast City for Second World War II. World War II.
My bad. I hit the wrong button.
I said
in the class.
veteran, not fucking Super Mario Brothers.
I hit the
Part
wrong. I
one.
hit the wrong one. Hit the wrong one.
That is a veteran game, if you really want to know.
Throwback.
Hey, happy birthday, Sketch.
Happy birthday, Sketch.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. He just woke up. I'm telling you, he just woke up. I called him a little. Yeah, amazing day yesterday. Do you remember anything, sir?
Joey, what's going on? He's on.
Holy shit, Joey Vadafuco here.
Stupid.
Hey, Joey. I know Joey.
He's in the live stream here.
What up, Joey?
I still got to pick up. I let him borrow my speaker stands and my speaker skirts and stuff. I forgot to pick them up. This is like almost 3 weeks now since
Speaking
he has
of,
them.
don't forget to bring the fucking truck next week.
For what? What I need the truck for?
You got to pick up the fucking trusses.
That's for May.
Dude, April's almost over, my guy.
Oh, okay. I'll pick them up all at once at your place.
You are at my place. That's why I said come next kill two birds with one stone.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You like to just get up and drive wherever the fuck,
Anyways.
wherever your gas gauge takes you. Fucking asshole.
Anyways.
Brooklyn.
So, real quick, Mark V, where you at this weekend?
So Friday I might be probably just celebrating my birthday over
right.
Sober.
at Rivers Casino. Over at Lowe's
Sober
Bar.
but broke. Good job.
You gambling somebody.
But no, I'm gonna probably just celebrate my birthday there, have a chill night, say what's up to everyone there, and then on Saturday I'll be at Spin from 8 to 12.
Okay. All right. And that's down. I know that downtown Chicago, right by House of Blues on State Street. All right.
So you can pay the big bucks.
Stupid.
That's why I can afford both. Videography, all three. Videography, photography, and DJing. Don't worry about it. Just work over there.
Right. Aries, like Sketch says, Aries season.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck all you attituders. My wife's in Aries too. Trust me, I know.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, her birthday was Saturday.
Wednesday. Yep.
Yeah, she's 25.
Yep.
All over again.
Gladly, thank you so much.
Shut up, Gladys. Go back to sleep. Still mad at you. Still mad at you.
Mark V.
All curled up in the fucking bed last night.
Really?
Yeah, I had to say bye to her, and all you see was she looked like an Eskimo.
I'm leaving. I'm tired. Mark V, it's been a pleasure.
Yes,
Thank
as
you.
well, bro. We'll see you in another 2 years.
Probably another year.
Still fucking DJing. You better not
Yeah,
stop.
he'll
You
still
gotta stop
be-
DJing, bro. He's Filipino, bro. Stop
2
it.
years from now, he'll still be DJing. So
He said give him 10.
yeah,
He said he's gonna stop
I
in
know.
10 years.
I know. So
We're gonna bring him back in 10 years. Well, every 2. We'll see where it's
Every
at.
2.
where are they? Where are they now?
Yeah, where they now?
now. So
Well, I'm definitely probably be in a wheelchair and caned up by then, or a walker.
oh, that's right. Because that time you'd be pushing 60. in 10 years.
I'm gonna be pushing you 60 somewhere.
You still gonna be DJing at that time?
Fuck yeah, well.
You're
I'm telling you, bro. Right, listen. Right next to my plot is another plot. Then my DJ equipment, those 12s are gonna go in there, and my motorcycle's gonna go in there, and then my casket.
You got money. You talking about me? You got money.
No, it's just a deep ass hole.
You got money.
It's just a deep ass hole. That's all it is, bro.
You got money.
Don't get it twisted. But those are the 3 things that are coming with me.
Ladies and
My
gentlemen,
body, my equipment, and my bike.
ladies and gentlemen, he got money, y'all.
No, it's a deep ass hole. That's all it is, bro. They're just gonna have to use a backhoe, not a shovel. Be all right. Thank you, Sue. We love you.
Oh,
Sketch,
my
we
God.
love you, bro. Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
So, all right. So, again, thank you, Mark V, for joining us. It's
Yes,
been a
thank you, Mark.
pleasure.
Seriously, it's always a
It's
pleasure.
been a pleasure.
It's always great to see you, bro. You are such a fucking great guy, dude. You're so fucking humble, bro. You're so nice, and you got great advice.
Appreciate it.
No, we appreciate you, bro. Seriously, you're such a great guy, bro. I don't care what Alex says about you. You're
I
great.
have nothing bad to say for
That's not what-
about.
no.
I have nothing to say.
Fucking Jesus, bro. Why you got a guilty conscience?
Also, make sure you play that country.
I got no other choice. Well, you know what? Wait, Corey's in Hawaii, I think, this week, and then he comes back next week.
Yeah,
So I got my folder set. I'm good.
You got your country crates.
Yeah, that's
so you
good. I
know,
like that.
Country crates.
You know what? We should do that. We should do that. Country crates.
Country crates.
Yeah, matchups. That's it's a big thing right now, right?
Yeah.
It's a
Country
big
crates.
thing with country.
Country crates. Yeah.
My buddy's actually.
Hey, let's not talk about it on there. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Let's go.
We just gave somebody the idea.
Oh wow, ladies and
Appreciate
Hey,
gentlemen.
hey, edit that out, bro. You both are videographers. Edit that shit out.
Country crates.
Thanks, Mr. V.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our show tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Industry DJs podcast. Again, check us out on your favorite streaming platforms: Apple Music. Apple, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and the Anchor app. You can check us out live every single Monday at the Industry DJs on Facebook at the Industry DJs, also YouTube and Twitch at the Industry DJs. Follow us on Instagram at the Industry DJs and also on our Facebook page at the Industry DJs. Next week, we have a very, very special guest also in the building. We have DJ Nonstop and his wife going to be on the show. So tune in for that as well. That's gonna be a very, very interesting show.
Hey, this is just to let you know. When I get nervous, I start stuttering. So if I just stutter next week, just mind your business. Mind your fucking business. And then Sue, that was an awesome singer you threw. She called you Shabuzi.
And then also the following week, we're gonna have Dave C, Patrick Wayne, and 3J. They're gonna be talking about their upcoming event, the Cinco de Mayo daytime event over at 115 Berber Street. That's on Sunday, May 4th.
Yep.
We should have them give away tickets on that when they come on the 28th. we already know that the Industry DJ is gonna be there.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna be there, and I don't know about Al because last time he didn't show up. So.
Bro, I was sick. I was half dead. I was sick. Motherfucker, what do you want me to do? Fucking.
So
Hey, hurry up, get up, get out.
right.
I couldn't move. I felt like fucking Cam and fucking Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
So, but yeah, that's the end of our show, guys. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. To the words of Peter Ramos, support your local DJs. To the orders of Al.